Is it on the... Well, it has to be on the hotbar. I literally opened it like 2 hours ago. God, it feels weird to be approaching the end. Like, it feels like we just started, like we've been here for a while, but also like we just started. Why am I using my controller? This isn't Megapunk.
I don't know. Because you can.
I guess I could use it in this game, can't I? So, last time we streamed Pathologic 3, we did basically everything we could. Went to day 12, and then Mark was like, no! You fucked it up! Do it again! So, now we gotta do some things again. Namely, I think we have to, prevent either the Stomatins or fucking Karminski dying?
I forget, did you undo the Ava thing?
I have not yet. I was gonna do that right now, actually. So let me pop open this root beer real quick. Yeah, that's the good stuff. So restart this day, kill the Ava event, then go to day 10, correct?
Yeah.
How would you kill Ava? That's horrible.
Look, she had a point to prove.
Shoot me, Denkachi. I'll prove you
He
that.
cannot chat with the Shadow unless he undoes today's event, Kyleman. Upper left. Upper left.
We can't undo that.
Oh.
Is she free? Is she alive? Is she in an in-between state? All I can say for certain is from now on, our stories move separately. Yeah, I think that's just locked in. Did the tip say we could reset it?
No, it said to do things proper. Oh, Shadow is day 10.
The shadow is day 9 because, well, you can see a shadow on day 9. Yes, that is correct. Well, So, like... Are we just supposed to talk to a shadow of Ava?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so then we could do that on day 9. Except I'm starting the day, I forgot. This is really awkward, actually. We really should have checked if we could have done that at the end of the last stream, shouldn't we have? Wait.
Here's what it is.
What's meanwhile? Oh, right. Karminski's saga. Day 9. We need to talk to an Ava Shadow, which doesn't exist anymore. Oh, no, here we go. This is the same situation.
What about the third one?
This choice?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's this. I believe these are all the same dialogues. If I said... No, this is the same dialogue. But let's try a different choice. If there's a way to save Evie, you shouldn't be looking at the past. You simply can't rewrite her actions. You have to experience them, witness them.
I'll go back to day 10.
But that's the thing. This is the same dialogue as before, which is going to result in fucking all, honestly.
Did you go up to the roof?
I never could. It was always locked. But I'll try again. Like, I know exactly what we have to do because this is a similar set piece to what happened in the original Pathologic. However, the big X factor is that I have never been given a key to go up there, which was never in the original, and I feel like I know where I should be getting a key, but the man won't give me one. What? What? Hello, Daniil.
There you go.
I'm glad you returned. I just want to say I'm truly sorry. The worst thing that could happen already did today. It's too late for regret. Here, I have a key for you. Please take it. You'll find a use for it today. Isn't this one of the keys you always have on you? When you stand before a locked door today, this key will open it. I have a gut feeling you know more than you let on. Try not to lose it. It is a light key and can get blown away by so much as an unneeded conversation. And there will certainly be those wishing to distract you. Not counting me, I know how to speak in a whisper. Don't speak to anyone unless unlocks a mysterious door. Noted. Nope. What were those events? Keykeeper and Serenity. Fireflies appeared at the still water. I don't see no fireflies, but okay. Also, because of my decisions, I'm already depressed.
Tired of this noise.
Also, did you see who was on the side there when I was hitting the thing?
Nope, I missed it.
Clara was there.
No distractions.
No distractions. No distractions. Go away.
We're here to save a woman who's just getting about to jump off the building. I mean, this one.
She
no.
already jumped off.
Oh no, Festival was trying to be a distracting individual. That's what it was. What?
Don't you have the key to custody?
I don't! What happened?
All the way down? Huh.
Oops,
What?
slip out your hand.
God, did the menu actually lose it? No! I should go back.
You go back to Tragedy and holding keys, going, Lamau!
I talked to a clock!
Yeah, you need to go back to the still water.
For the key?
No, for the fireflies.
Do I need the fireflies for this? Because I don't have the key
Yes.
anymore.
He strayed from the path, all is lost.
Should I reset the day, though?
See if the fireflies are still there.
Well, the thing is, I never saw them in the still water.
You also went through the middle of the still water.
Nope. No fireflies.
It's straight from the path.
I didn't even see a path!
Straight from the path.
I talked to a clock!
Yeah, it was your mistake. Straight from the path.
Oh, man.
Is it right? Is the path forever illuminated, Highway?
Oh god, do I gotta use detective vision? Is that what it was?
That'd be stupid. Why would you do that?
Hey, buddy, I did it again. Okay, hang on. Name this key. One of the keys looks like it hasn't been used in many years. We have the key. Oh, fuck.
There's fireflies in the district.
Talk to no one.
No one.
Is that why Clara was there?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even get the fucking mania because I'd be straying from the path. Oh, the path diverges from the main route!
Not straight from the path, Highway.
Wait, look around you. Okay.
That's a good thing.
What
you don't
the
have
fuck is this?
Yeah, don't stray from the path, Wang.
It's a good thing that you don't have the sanitization order up.
Oh, just wait. It's gonna be there and I'm going to cry. Oh shit. We get an actual cutscene. Look at this guy just brushing as the dead body's right there.
You have a job to do.
Yep. There it is. Monarch butterflies.
A monarch?
Or is it a morpho? I forget which one's the one that's always used to symbolize reincarnation.
Nary a conversation.
Do not stray from the path. You just walking over to the crowd of people over the body. Yeah, get out of my way. I was not straight from the path.
Karminski, go fuck yourself. I'm busy. I love how you can't stray from the path, which means you can't get any mania, which means you're getting steadily depressed as you do this.
I mean, it's fitting.
Yeah?
Especially with what you're about to do.
I like how my joke became real again.
Water's dribbling somewhere. Can you hear?
The town's dribbling. And he said, Peter, I can see your house from here. I don't understand why that's supposed to be a joke. It's so fun to look at your own house from above. And other houses too. The crucible looks like a crown. Do you mind if I take your hand? Are you really here? Of course. Can you feel it? It's warm. I am alive. Always been and always will be. Can we just stay like this for a bit? You died. I rushed to the past to dissuade you from jumping, but you were dead there too. I died? Every time I search for you in the still water, you lay on the stones before the cathedral. Contrary to all logic. Do you have an explanation for that? I don't. It's so nice that you're not afraid to be honest with me. Life and death are not turning points, but rather something like a plateau. Both are continuous states. Think of yourself not as a particle that either is or isn't, but a wave capable of fluctuation. Do you see now? You're Schrodinger's cat.
I like the second one.
That feels like something you would say, Festivore.
Gonna avoid dying from sheer force of will.
Yes, but what? But what? You know that to defeat your enemy, you must look him in the face, right? Lift your visor and look him straight in the eye, if you're a knight. I had to take a leap of faith from the cathedral. By accepting death fearlessly, I would have defeated it. But I got scared. When one of my feet was already braced against the void, and the other barely touched the cathedral roof with the tip of my toes, I imagined for a second that all of this was make-believe, that I wouldn't soar. And I think I fell wrong because of that. Wrong? I wanted to become Simon, so you could see how wonderful it is. And just because the cathedral would have liked it. It had waited for its miracle for so many years. But instead, it seems I'm stuck between days, between life and death. And that's wrong. You've never been alive and dead at the same time, have you? I've seen myself... Have you split? I was looking at the crucible, the still water, and other buildings because looking down was scary. It's not me down there, but it's not me here either. Where am I then? Am I doomed to haunt the cathedral roof like a ghost forever? Perhaps this could have happened in some other life, but in this one I will save you. How? The cat needs an observer to leave the box. We need someone to look at you alive and say, this is the truth. You know, they laughed at me. Lara, Yulia, the twins. Who are the twins? Am I forgetting someone? Said I was too eager for my mysterious dark-haired man to arrive from the capital.
Could it be the brother Stomatin?
They're not twins, though. I think? Oh, the changeling maybe.
Yeah, it could be Clara.
But I needed you to truly see me, because the whole world boils down to our ability to see another person. I'm looking at you. Nah, that's too basic. Right
The
now,
last one just feels too, like, a bit weird.
a little bit, yeah. That's why I was kind of... I'll go with this one. Donko ain't no basic bitch. This kind of feels like a lie. Well, maybe not. It's more like the realization that Ava was a lot more important to you than you gave credit for. I think I'll go with this just because, a lot of this moment has led up to saying, Donko, you just completely ignored Ava. You should probably look at her. Right now, I too feel like I came to this town to meet you. This isn't me, just a ghost caught in the wind. I'm where most of my memories are, in the still water. Yes, that's right. If you could see me, that would mean it worked. Alright, I'll see you there.
Now jump off.
I would if I could manually save. Well, no more. I don't have to worry about deviating from the path. And thankfully, I'm
Terror
manic.
that you are not jumping.
Look, ironically, for a place that prints time like it's going out of style, we're kind of short on time.
I saw you jump off the cathedral. How do you live? Dying is for losers.
Shit, I just parried the ground.
Because Wang, you didn't see her. Truly see her.
Swear to God.
Wang, you don't understand.
It's like one of those eye triggering things. You gotta see through the picture.
What? Wait, hang on.
You didn't look your enemy in the eye, Wang.
Did I actually have to?
Yes.
Ugh.
Wow.
There was another option, though.
Mm-hmm.
See Ava alive. There we go.
Oh, tread softly. Don't stir the earth.
Wait, no, it said go to the still water. Hello, you're staring at me. Do we know each other? Ava? Ave Ava. I think I heard that greeting somewhere. Not sure where. You don't remember me? It's chilly here, isn't it? Quite nippy. As if this whole house is made of cracks and there's a draft coming from every door. But I found you in the still water. I saw you in the shadow, alive. But what does it mean to see someone if a person is a cloud of probabilities, then a fixed gaze inevitably collapse into one solid state, stripping away all that is ethereal and making it manifest? Therefore, the observer is undoubtedly evil, and his gaze is his dagger. I read that somewhere.
You killed her or hurt your eyes that way.
God. Did I see you wrong? I was trying to fulfill your request. Should have jumped. I thought that was Festivore just being a shit.
You clearly misunderstood her.
Clearly, because, like, the instructions said just go to the still water. Oh, I hate this. I, for one, would never have believed that a person could fall from the cathedral and soar, or that one could be alive and dead at the same time. I think your Simon is a charlatan. You're the Ava seen by a skeptic. Do you think everything in the world obeys your gaze? Brr. The Canes invited me here to look after the Stillwater, but this place is so prickly. I'm not moving in. In fact, I should just leave this town. Go somewhere that smells of fleur d'orange. Wait, what happened at the cathedral today? I don't know. Probably nothing at all. Just the usual foolish rumors. An educated man such as yourself shouldn't pay so much attention to gossip, right? It's as if you're creating your own past every second, solidifying before my eyes. Something is going wrong. If I leave this day now, then Ava will be lost forever. Poor Ava. She was just an ordinary girl, perhaps a bit more open than others. The world was forever buzzing with gossip about who she shared a bed with on any given day. But she simply didn't understand the need for those ridiculous barriers between people. Ava's wonderful. I don't see any reason to pity her. And then she was condemned to the role of a genius loci, the spirit of objects, a canary locked in the still water to be its focal point. And she acquiesced, because she saw no barrier between herself and material objects either. Do you understand? I don't. I've been tending to the machinery of the cathedral for a long time and know how it works. That's why I allowed myself to intervene. Have you ever heard the expression, beauty is in the eye of the beholder? Right now you are the beholder, and you are more of a Pygmalion than a resuscitationist. You, let us say, choose the angle at which the world looks at Ava Yan.
Which one, Wang? Do you want her to do her own thing? Do you want her to be the one you knew? New one?
I don't want to create an Ava for myself, let her be the person she wants. That is tragic. She can no longer choose for herself. When a patient is unconscious, the doctor doesn't ask whether to amputate their leg or leave it and risk gangrene. He makes the call, and you will have to do the same. If I gotta make the call, then I want the radiant, wise Ava I knew. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. See her as the Ava you knew, and that's who she will be. I'm still not sure. If you wish to see Ava as she used to be, you may do so today. Approach her and take a good look at her. But if you set the cathedral's machinery in motion and turn your gaze to another day, she will remain as she is now forever. No past, no warmth, no shackles. A simple choice, this one. There's no two ways about this. Dive headlong.
The way he phrased it, it's clearly not a simple choice.
It wasn't me. Don't look at me like that.
See, I've been here all along. It's just that you refuse to see me. You who have died so many times and stayed alive. Chat. Ugh. All along? Really? Well, of course. Why would you even ask? Now you see all of me, down to the very last crease. And we'll meet again on any day you wish. This feels like I'm seeing what I want to see. This is escapism. It's power and control. You finally realize that you shouldn't follow the lead of the world must follow you. It's the only way to defeat death, you see. Death is an integral part of the law of existence. To trample it, you must reject it. There's absolutely no room for modesty here. So you don't want to be free? I want to connect with something greater and more interesting than myself. I'm quite the simpleton, really. You quote great thinkers and philosophers, and I don't know a single one. Which year when wars began, who invented the printing press? And also, I wanted you to believe in me. What's the choice here? I believe in you, you foolish girl, no matter what you are. For a moment up there on the cathedral roof, I considered the possibility that death might actually exist. And as I stood there, it was like some gray fog cloaked me. But you believed in me. You saw me even though I wasn't easy to find in that twilight. I wanted to show you that death doesn't exist, but in the end you were the one who showed me. And for that I will always sit on your left-hand side, whatever you do.
On the left-hand side. How sinister.
What? What
It's
is...
a pun. Don't worry about it.
You can't just say that! Will you come back to the capital with me? Left in Latin is sinister. Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking dumb. Well, I suppose I could if you would really want it. But it wouldn't be right in my opinion. I feel like the capital will turn me into the most ordinary person and you'll stop liking me. And the Stillwater will feel lonely. I was afraid you'd say yes without a second thought, but you have objections, which means you're not a puppet after all. That's such a relief.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Ava never died. She was always with me. This is a true miracle. Okay, that should be done. Mark that off the list. Now we need to go back to day 8. Before my heart explodes. Eight. Oh god, yeah, we gotta save Cheeseburger too somehow. I still don't know what's up with that. Cause like the caretaker said that he'll just appear at some point, and I'm like, I'm still waiting for that. Hello, Cheeseburger. It's nice to hear your voice again. No event today. That's weird. Isn't today supposed to be when, the Stomatans start their plan?
Yeah.
And look, there she is.
Not gonna talk to him?
Greetings, Daniil. Welcome to the Stillwater, another creation of the architect who was named Farcod after his death. I think we have done this dialogue.
We have.
With my own ears, I've heard Maria Cana at the cathedral swearing that she'd avenge her father, and no one would be safe from her fury. It's known for how vicious the Kane's wrath is. Yulia is either dead already or one foot in the grave. We cannot let Maria harm Yulia. Come now, my mind is as firm as the Rock's Cathedral's foundation. I know what I heard. You found out that Yulia's in danger, right? This morning, calling upon the cathedral to bear witness, Maria Cana promised to herself that she would settle her scores with the people responsible for the metaphysical death of her father. And right after that, she headed for the Trammel, where she rushed past me. A trail of misery and anger was following her. It's all over. Bellum omnium contra omnes. That's not listing as an event, oddly enough. Or is it something we've already done? It doesn't seem like there's anything going on today. Well, if we're gonna attempt something, I should get my effects. because I fucking forgot. Oh, you're back here. No, 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 no. There we go. Do I still have stuff? I do. Because I think if we're going to do this, I should look at the broken heart first. But if there is something at the broken heart that would be peculiar, because that means the glass is not as reliable as it is. Oh crap, I gotta go through a riot area. Well, better than a plague zone, honestly. There's something we have to learn that Barack mentioned on day 11. Everybody wants a piece of the doctor today, holy shit. Well, it's funny to see Hobbs mentioned in the wild. Welcome to a stream of incidentally, I don't want to say literate, because that sounds wrong to what I want to imply. To people that partake in literature. Speaking of, I really should look into buying some, books that are long in the tooth. Here.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
I do not see the stomatins here. So I think we might have bungled this. Were we supposed to go to day 8? Mind map day 11. No, these are notes. I want thoughts. Thoughts on day 11. Infected house. No, this is day 8. I want day 11, damn it. Town's filled with wonders. It sees in the kingdom, wanders into the streets, and turns music into flora. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Right, this is the assassination attempt.
Yeah, you gotta go to Peter's place.
Oh, okay.
Vibrant.
So-
Everything's so vibrant.
It's a place we never go to.
And you went there once.
Yeah. It just feels like in the grand scheme of things, we rarely go there, so it's never at the forethought of my mind. Like, I think the last time we went to Peter's place was day 3 to get some blueprints. Okay, which one's Peter's place? Should be here. Did I take the wrong turn?
Wasn't that it?
No, because Peter's place has a bathtub in front of it.
You're not gonna like, could you not check the door?
Illegal. The problem is, like, Peter's place doesn't have, like, any notifying things on the map. And the only way I remember is because I remember specifically it was a door, it was a place with a bathtub full of empty beer bottles in front of it.
It's also not at the edge. There were houses across from it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where that was. Because I'm thinking it might actually be the Tanners. And that this building is kind of a, No, it's not the Tanners. Where is Stamatten's place? I think it has to be here, but it's not here, if that makes any sense. It's somewhere in this area, but not where I'm at.
Not through there.
Because I also remember it has a balcony.
You in the one to your right?
I think it might be this one.
Not that building. No.
I guess it's not this building. Now, when you said to my right, what did you mean?
Yeah, stop moving. Whip around. Yeah, go down that street and head left.
This one?
Yeah. No, 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 don't turn. Don't get distracted.
No, I was looking for the way out. That's why I was,
I just remember it being like a tight road with like buildings on either side.
Same here. That's why I'm, like, struggling to remember where it is. Was it around here? Or did we pass through here? Ah, Peter, your house fucking sucks, dude. It's not this one. No.
You sure? You could go detective vision to see.
No, you can't, because detective vision only gives you, stuff you have in your thought map. This is completely outside of our thought map.
I meant for interactable things.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We could be seeing a interactable door, couldn't we?
Mm. Check that door.
The big clue that we're looking for from a visual standpoint is a bathtub full of alcohol bottles in it.
Cracking, screeching.
That is the one thing I remember, and that's unfortunately it.
Okay.
What? Check what?
I was to say, like, touch the door. No. Check the other one? No.
Was here, right? I remember something about the Barack Convo Dunko laments not learning about something on the plague on an earlier day. I do not remember what you're talking about in that regard. But also, a lot of stuff is just kind of dribbling out of my head at the moment as, the things holding this game together are slowly fraying at the seams. I wouldn't say it's, like, game design, it's more memory and, like, ability to put two and two together that's I'm struggling with. Where was that? Maybe it is at the Tanners. Is this something you could Google? Like, can you just say Pathologic 3, Peter Stamatten's
I'm working on it.
Because I feel like once I find the clue, I'll know where it is. But the problem is, like, finding the clue.
It's in the Skinners.
We are in the hindquarters. Ah! We were adjacent. So I was right in thinking it wasn't here. The only problem is that the rump looks... The rump area kind of... Well, a lot of the town just kind of looks the same at a point. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well,
You have chosen poorly.
yeah, my apathy is rapidly increasing.
I mean, you do have some strychnine on you.
But there's also a thing right there to kick.
As if
Thank
things
goodness,
were
by the way. Holy shit. I just want to leave here, man.
never alone. Things everywhere.
There we go. There's a door out.
I could use some quiet.
I could use a fucking map that doesn't suck.
That house you just passed?
Nope. No bathtub. I want to say it's here, though? No, not here.
I think you were going the right way going down the main road.
Yeah, probably. Ah, now the dilemma. Where's the main road? There you are. That's the lab, man. Is this the place?
No, you weren't facing an exit.
Or was I?
I mean, you weren't.
But we can't. What? Locked. Well, shit. What now? Do we have to undo an event before we have to do this? Yeah, we're not able to see Andre or Peter. Do we have to talk to Maria then, based on what the keykeeper said?
Maybe.
They would be at Yulia's place, if I remember right. And just because it's here, fuck it.
This is it.
Okay. Go to the polyhedron.
I hope this isn't time sensitive.
It was quiet in Pathologic.
Murder. No, I'm not. I'm not a blonde samurai lady with a dumpy.
Because this was the first day that the polyhedron started making noise.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
Well, there's certainly something happening here. And Mark is here. But no one's interactable. So I don't
Check
think...
your mind map.
Incorrect. What am I looking for?
Something to do with the polyhedron.
This is why I feel like this thing needs a fucking search function. Do you have a name for the event?
No.
Shava's starting in behind the cathedral. Kids wanted mob justice. Or convince Kane to return to the polyhedron people who trust him. I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Can you talk to people at the base of the polyhedron? Not Mark. Ignore Mark for now.
No, no one at the base of the polyhedron is interactable.
Okay.
This is another one of Mark's remarks.
What's that thing in the middle?
Interference? I mean, this is the thing.
Okay, but what is beneath interference?
Hardly anything serious. Today the whole town's going mad, and this is the least of the oddities. I have to cancel this, don't I?
Yes, you just kind of ignored it.
Well, that's... I mean, it did sound suspicious, but, like, ultimately nothing came of it. And I would not think to check the polyhedron on day 8 in regards to the murder of, the Stamatans becoming horrible psycho murderers.
It had nothing to do with that, though, is my point. It's more about, it's weird that the polyhedron's making noise.
Yeah. Day 8 haunts my fucking memories.
Day 8 is a blight.
This is the 5th stream we're in day 8. Cancel that, please.
No, it was really good, because it was like, yeah, there's a lot of weird noise coming from the polyhedron. Whatever,
Oh.
I got more pressing concerns. And it just solidified, apparently.
Kador, don't put things into the air that you don't want to be.
Please, day 11's been the endless one.
Can't believe we've had 2 endless 8s.
Melancholy.
To be fair, that's because day 8 is a very important moment.
Yeah, it's when Karminski decides to ruin literally everything. And also when the polyhedron starts acting fucking weird.
But you were just a lot more fixated on other things, and apparently this solidified because of that.
It is... Like, the mind map is the coolest way to do a journal in video games, but it is also, for me at least, its biggest flaw. Because, boy howdy, not being able to, like... Wait, this is when we saw people speaking Latin.
Yeah, you just brushed it aside.
Yeah, then we had this going on. Polyhedron emits very strange sounds. Is it just me or is it tilted?
Yeah, you had the conversation, I think you just walked away.
Something's brewing.
Yeah, I do remember this dialogue. Are you hinting at some specific tragedy? Oh, here we go. I knew it would come to this. Are you about to head over to the Stamatans and ask them what they were trying to save with that creation of theirs? Please don't. Asking a creator to elaborate on their intent is the very worst of the deadly sins. So you believe a creator is not responsible for the trouble their work causes people? People are the architects of their own misery, bachelor. The author is no more than a mirror. Mirror smashing is a commoner's lot, born out of offense of one's own reflection. Now you're just being a sophist.
Also talk to the children.
I think that might be what I meant. No, I think I did talk to them too, because I had the situation where I spoke Latin to them.
You mean Greek?
Yep. Dangerous object. Polyhedron is erected on Kane's order. Need to ask the architects, do they foresee such functionality? Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to remember. I did just completely space on this.
You were just really distracted by other stuff.
And now we have achieved turbo speed!
Hyper speed.
Do I really want to fucking... Yeah, fuck it. I am Lightspeed Donko. With my fucking skater soap shoes, I do Sonic proud. Gotta go fast! You're too slow!
And you could have just kept running. You didn't even need to point at them.
No, you get forced into pointing with them if you pass by them.
Okay.
Like, they drag the camera to you. Uh-oh.
Nervous tension makes me quicker.
Luckily, Peter was nice enough to stock a fucking clock in this place, so I should be fine.
God, morphine has so little an effect on you at this point.
Yeah. But
You're addicted, I'm sorry.
But I need to fucking... I need to manage.
But the world is abuzz with mania.
Let me find a fucking swing set.
You know, you probably should have shot a man to death.
And watch it go from full to completely on the other side, yeah. Where's the owner? Is Stamat not tending the bar today? Boss is busy today. I'm working at his place. Won't be in today. Maybe not tomorrow either. Or the day after. Hard to say. Where can I find him? He's seen to a personal matter. That's all I'll tell you. I've had this dialogue before. Is the personal matter concerning the polyhedron tilting and making weird noise? He hasn't said anything about the polyhedron. Wait, I know you, don't I? You're the doctor from the capital, the one who set up a hospital for us. Certain crowds contracted to play when sorting through a shipment of steppe herbs for you. I suppose should have told you, be careful with the ingredients you get. How is she? She's an odd sort, of course. Always does good work, and we're short on help at the moment. I wouldn't count on Bruce. She's feeling better, but eating clay isn't her only ailment. She's sick with the pest. A shame. Andre told you they're your only hope of fighting this plague. He said the two of you were pals in the Bat Capital. So you know we're friends, right? That means you can tell me where he is, right? To hell with it. He's off to rescue his brother. The Inquisitor put Peter Staman in our house arrest and he might be headed for the noose. Andre wouldn't allow that. What his plans are exactly, I couldn't say. Andre's a daredevil. He makes up things on the fly. Shoulda guessed. Shoulda guessed.
Look, for all his problems, man loves his brother.
I remember what stopped me here. When we get there, the Inquisitor's goons are gonna stop us.
The town dribbles.
The town dwibbles.
Gotta shake the town, Donko.
Don't shake it more than 3 times.
Otherwise, you're just playing with yourself.
Yeah! Every time I hear that song on the radio, that line sticks out like a sore thumb. Let's cheat a little bit. There we go. Now from here... What? Did that... Hello? Did I not find...
Yeah, you touched this gate and then the other one.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah, you saw the big bulky lock and we're like, okay, I'm done here.
We go over here, and there be goons. This town is infected, gentlemen. I wouldn't advise you to stay this close to it. Infected or not, we got orders. The resident's health is kept under custody in his own apartment. Can I talk to him? No, no visitors are allowed. Do you know who I am? We do, and we have a special order. Daniil must not be allowed to visit Peter Stamatin. Calis Dominus tel servi. I think I remember this, and when I tried to ask Karminski, he just straight up said no. Looks like he didn't
Have you
get...
tried going around the back of the building?
I think I remember trying but not seeing anything, but I feel like I missed something. I sure did, because check this shit out. It's blocked. That's good.
Get me
Let me
in.
just find a back entrance. Alas, I can't open the lock. Where to find a burger? Oh god, we gotta talk to
You
fucking
know
Grief.
someone. Not Grief.
A burglar?
Caught someone picking a lock once. Do you not remember who? I
Oh,
mean, it's been a
Sticky.
while.
It's Sticky, right?
Yes. Yep.
Where the hell is he? I have an idea, but I don't know if he'd be there or not. Actually, hang on.
You're too high strung.
You gotta head to the hospital to speak to Sticky.
Oh, I thought he'd be at Isildur's place. So, hospital for Sticky. It's like, I know a guy, and so I was like, yeah, bad grief. No, the other guy. Younger.
The kid you saw picking a lock, complaining about how hard it was to pick a specific lock. But I can understand, it's been a while.
I knew it was Sticky, but my first thought was Grief because it's Grief.
Oh hey, a nut.
Nut! Oh, this is when Burak is out in the town, right?
Have you seen a pale, glimmering man walking around at night?
You know how to pick a lock, right? Time. You're inciting me to commit a crime, Imshint. Oh, Time. You're inciting me to commit a crime, Umshin. I desperately need the escape door of Stamatin's attic open. I won't just pick any old lock, Imshin. Only one on a door that leads to no evil, nor breeds no evil. Peter Stamatin has been locked up in his own house. Unless he gets help, the Inquisitor will hang him any day now. What do I care about Stamatin, Emshin? He's as much a stranger on this land as you are.
I mean, the top one, obviously. He said no evil shall come of it.
Polyhedron is on the
This
verge.
isn't me directing you. This is just, like...
But this is also kind of saying that it's like you have the power to do good and yet you stand by and do nothing.
Yeah. And it's ultimately what you think is more compelling to him.
It's in your power to save a man from the gallows, and you prefer to do nothing? Oxbile. What? I need oxbile to grease the lock. An ungreased one is harder to pick. I used to have a vial, but it burst. Stains everywhere. I haven't sought a replacement. I am not me anymore, so what use is it to me? I am confused. Are you not, or are you willing to help? If picking the lock will breed more goodness, I'm willing to become me for a short while, but I need oxbile. I'll get the bile, you wait for me at Peter's place. Shit. Well, I know a guy who has some.
Yeah, and you got the money for it.
I have a lot of nut.
Yeah, here, have a handful of nut, I say.
I'm so
Buying
fucked up.
oxbile.
I'm so fucked up. God, we're fucking awful people.
I mean, I've always known I was. It's not news to me, buddy.
I try to be good, but boy howdy, those years on image boards really poisoned my brain.
I know what I am. I know I won't see the light of heaven.
In this time, I feel like a camel looking through the eye of a needle. Two. I wish you had some of the goods, my man. But whatever.
What about some of the bads?
Ox bile to lubricate joints, huh? Huh. I mean, phlegm is definitely a lubricant. Should probably trade
Don't you
this-
hate it when you gotta lube up your locks?
Yeah, people look at me weird when I go when I go get some lube. Oh, damn it all. Donko, fucking, where were your childhood days? Be a delinquent, hop a fence. Come on, man.
You know Donko was a goody two-shoes as a kid.
Boy, I
I'd
see
rather
more
not
and more
hear
like him
this.
by the day. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
I know the lines too. How else could I find my way around all the attics
Did you
and the
fetch-
cellars
Di-
and those twisty
Stop
yards?
it! Did you fetch the ox bile, Imshin? I did. Here you go. Guy come to Sagtai. Give me a minute. I need to get the right rhythm. Waltzing, are you? And one and a done. Bailar. It's a shame the ugly ass sculpture isn't here anymore.
What do you call such a person? You call them a slave.
Slave obeys. Now here's someone I wasn't really expecting. What, you come empty-handed? Come on, Denkoski. What kind of a guest shows up without a gift? You could have brought a bottle of something strong, grease for a creaky conscience. You're keeping me like a dog on a chain here, just water and meat sock.
Really weirdly talkative for Peter.
I don't like the phrase meat sock.
Meat stock.
Oh, it's stock. Okay, fuck. Torfin, I think I'm lost. I'm seeing meat socks everywhere.
Oh, that's on you, buddy.
Yeah.
What do you want with me now, Foreskin?
You're holding it pretty well, Peter. Most people are hit really hard by the prospect of being interrogated by the Inquisitor. You sound as if you have a lot of experience there. So I take it you work for the Inquisitor now? You danced to his tune yesterday, and you show up today. They don't let anyone in without the Inquisitor's permission. I don't dance to anyone's tune. I had to deceive Karminski to get to you.
It's again really weirdly talkative for Peter. Just saying.
You think they've already done the swap?
I'm pretty fucking sure with the way he's talking.
Have you come to kill me? Finally? Peter, please. What's with the drama? It's not your style. This isn't drama, Dankoski. It's a comedy. A nigh-on divine one. An inquisitor putting on a nature on trial for his creation. Isn't that funny? Actually, you and your brother's creation is what brings me here. Did you hear about what happened to the polyhedron this morning? You're so boring. Intruding on a man's house under arrest and then getting right down to business. It never crossed your mind that I might need some distraction and amusement? The boredom's driving me up a wall, you know. Peter, I think you've lost your mind. Do you have any idea how hard it was to sneak past the guards to get to you? Your sense of humor is non-existent. Remember that time in university when they tried to throw you out the window as a joke and you were screaming bloody murder even though the room was on the ground floor? There's a term for that, isn't there? Defoliation?
Sir, it's defenestration. How dare you?
Mm-hmm. Andre? Why are you dressed up as Peter? Where is he? Ah, you figured it out at last. I was beginning to run out of obvious hints to drop. My disguise must be good then. If even a dear friend like you thought I was my brother. Where's the masquerade? Where's Peter? Peter is safe. And I'm here waiting for our friend the scum of the capital to show up and start interrogating him. I mean, me. Why have you traded places with Peter? What's the point? I love Peter. but he's weak. We both know he'd crack under interrogation. That's why the Inquisitor chose him to begin with. I can't let anyone invade my brother's brain. So what are you gonna do if Karminski realizes it's not Peter he's interrogating? What do you mean, if? You wound me right in the heart, Denkovsky. Not if, when. If I do everything to make him realize who he's interrogating, I'll do everything to make him realize who he's interrogating. I want to see his face, because by the time he does realize, his body will be featuring a couple extra holes, and the floor will have to be wiped with salmonaic afterwards. Are you out of your mind? How did you even get the idea like that, to murder an Inquisitor? Don't you know who he is? Don't you know why he's put Peter on a chain? Why, Denkovsky? He's a collector. The vilest kind of human being, worse than a thief. A woodlouse wearing a human's face. I think he really is obsessed with impossible objects. He's the greatest enemy of every auteur, of anyone who creates something new and impossible. I know the type. He collects impossible objects, appropriates them, and the only reason he's here is because he wants to appropriate the polyhedron. How's that possible? Ask the woodlouse. Do ask him. Anything can be appropriated, even an impossible object. Inquisitors have their ways, and I know a way to stop them. A shiv slash across the throat, and so much for inquisiting. Polyhedron is acting strange today. That's why I'm looking for Peter. Funny how you keep putting polyhedron and strange in the same sentence and nothing dawns on you. My friend, making strange events happen is what the polyhedron was created for. It's been sinking, leaning, and making sound. Huh. Imagine that. Never thought I'd see Andrei Stamatin on a loss for words. I'm never at a loss for words, but unlike you, Denkovsky, I think before I speak. So what do you think? Does the polyhedron's design contain the possibility that it comes crashing down on the town one day? No, this is for Peter to tell. He made all the blueprints. He'll know the exact values at which the tower becomes unstable. All I could do is guess. Or else use my hands to get a feel for it, but not before I walk out of here. Actually, it was Peter I came to visit, sneaking past the guards and all. I told him to lie low, hole up somewhere far from prying eyes, a place people don't frequent. The Baron's Step is the only place that fits that description. I handed him my belongings and kicked him out into the grade wide open so that he and I would have no idea where he went. That was particularly important in case I was going to be questioned. That said, he was never any good at hide and seek. He's been visiting Grace a lot lately. You can ask her. If nothing else, I'll get him to talk undisturbed without having to keep an ear out for the guard's footsteps. When you find him, make sure he doesn't try any antics. My plan can only work if Peter keeps quiet as a jerboa. And I know what he's like. Wouldn't want him to show up at the cathedral because he's got in his head that he must help me. Make sure that doesn't happen, okay? What's the decision here? Because it feels like this is a turning point.
No, you've already made your choice if you think about it.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I'll have to fix that.
But you can make one change. Because I know you wanted Peter to stay out.
I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, for the situation, you would have Peter stay away. That way he doesn't die to the Karminski situation as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Andrei's asking.
Oh, everything is going wild now, huh? Peter will have to answer questions, but where is he? Peter walks the deserted places on town's outskirts. But there was also something called the Changeling that appeared.
It might be on a different day.
Nope, here it is. Peter isn't here. Andre passed himself off as his twin.
See? They are twins, motherfucker!
Man, that hairstyle really fucks with me then.
See, I told you, I'm pretty sure when she's talking about the twins, talking about the brothers Stomatin, because they made an impossible object. Well, one of them did, at least.
How do I leave this room? Because I'm pretty sure this is the only way out.
Oh, take the only way out.
But then the guards will get very mad at me.
Well, what's the worst they're gonna do?
Oh, it just takes
Tell
me
you
back
not
here.
to come?
I need a playground. I need to be incredibly sad. Or do some shopping.
And you're going to the graveyard anyway, so...
I'd like to manage it a little bit.
Everything's so vibrant.
Because I have no supplies. I have a lot of no supplies, actually. About face. Karminski's a gentrifier. Yeah. I want to put a 7-Eleven here at the polyhedron. God, all this syringe iconography is a little unsettling to me.
See, I wouldn't call him a gentrifier, mostly because gentrification's kind of a very specific thing.
I can't believe it. He's British.
He is the devil, though. Taking possible objects, appropriating them for the state. Or just for himself.
Not a 7-Eleven, a Target. Ooh. That's the worst. My man over out here making fucking ice hideouts. Fucking hell.
Like, he's not trying to demolish them and replace them with a fucking Starbucks.
God, that made my blood boil. Fucking Target's like, yeah, ICE agents, you could fucking stay here and kidnap children. I don't think this is where I want to be. Mainly because I know where it should be. I just came here
Oh,
as
you don't want to ask Grace?
Well, I'm gonna chase something I know first. Because I feel like that's a red herring. That's a red herring, and time does flow ever so slightly in dialogue. Peter has been here, though. You're not Peter.
What's that kid have to say?
Oh, I recognize that box. I'll check in a minute. I'm just making the rounds to make sure. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! Sneaky, sneaky!
How's my brother? Any news from him?
Oh yeah, God! If you look at it now, the cheekbone structure really gives it away. I should have left this sinkhole when I still had a chance. I could still do it, leave everything behind and make a run for it, start anew from scratch. I'm such a pushover, a coward, a worm. You could stop drinking, Peter. That'd be a change. What makes you think I'm Peter? I've been to your loft and talked to Andre. How is he? As usual, angry, cheerful, full of vigor. Asked me to look after you. And who will look after him? He's a lot stronger than the both of us put together. Or the three of us. Of the three of us, Andre's the one who needs the help the least. I'm scared for him. If you aren't, why did you come? I learned of your scheme by chance when I was looking for you. We need to talk. Have you heard what's happened at the tower yet? It exists. Nothing worse can happen to it. Could you turn down the pathos a few notches? The tower's tilting and making sounds. Do not worry about that. Its structural rigidity is meticulously calculated. A metal rod stuck deep into the ground prevents it from falling. The polyhedron's floating weightlessness is, of course, an illusion. All architecture clings to the soil, so it can't exist any other way. It's tilting, Peter. I'm not the only one who could see it.
Peter, it made me speak in Greek.
Denkovsky, even I know a patient sometimes initially gets worse after taking medicine, even if it was correctly prescribed. This is the same. All buildings settled. The materials are deformed by the environment. It looks alarming, perhaps, but it's normal. Still, there's something strange happening. The polyhedron is singing, whispering in different voices. Singing? Perhaps there are songs for other worlds. Though, if you want a rational explanation, the tower is huge, and elements of its structure might in theory pick up radio waves. Does it frighten you? I think it's beautiful. There was no sounds like this before. The polyhedron did creep, but it was different. Something changed. The wind changed, time changed, we changed. The tower is a fine and delicate construction, and it reacts to those differences. It symbolizes change and the fear of it.
Doesn't answer the question.
It really doesn't. I was just reading this.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. You just don't like the answer. Do you want me to sign a paper? I, something, something, hereby solemnly swear the tower shall not fall, stamped signature. Will that make you feel better? Don't be silly. Alright. You think I shouldn't worry about the tower's safety? What about your safety? Andre's taking care of me. You know that. Where are you planning to hide when Andre is impersonating you? You must not be seen. I haven't decided yet, but I thought of hiding under Karminski's nose right there in the cathedral. I know it well, even if it's not my project. After Farkad's death, I used to spend whole days there. I wanted to grasp his grand plan, to read it in the floors and ceiling, and understand why we couldn't agree.
Three is pretty on point if you just want to keep him away from all this, like Andre asked.
Mm-hmm. Think of your brother. He's doing his most utmost to hide you from Karminski, and you wanna fucking be there? Where should I go then? Andre's the resourceful one that people like. Me, they cross the road to avoid. These days, the cemetery caretaker is the only one who could stand me. She even talks to me heart to heart. Warm as a lullaby. You get along with Grace? That's an idea. Go to the cemetery. I'm sure she'll agree to hide you. Hide out at the cemetery. You like being clever, Denkovsky, but luckily you're also right. It's quiet there. No one speaks except my conscience. If the Inquisitor peoples come, I can always climb the fence and wait them out on the step. As long as you're clever, no one will come. Even bloodhounds avoid cemeteries. Earth's wood.
So, want me to give you direction for what to do next?
I would appreciate it, since I'm starting to lose the thread.
Talk to Barack again.
Today or on day 11?
Day 11, because you understand something now that you did not understand before, which is the spike.
That's what's piercing the earth. Okay. And that's what Kyleman's been hung up on for this whole time. Because Kyleman...
See, the problem is it was something we knew already because we had prior knowledge, but Dunkovsky did not know.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the problem of playing this again, is that you get hung up in your foreknowledge, that you forget about the anti-knowledge? That doesn't work. I shouldn't try to be clever. But yeah, Kyleman was absolutely right, but the problem was, I distinctly remember it
Can't
was
think
not
like
giving
that.
me, the time of day there.
Please, however, I'm the one with rear knowledge.
You are an ass. Alright. That... Do we have to... We have to undo the events with a Guyla, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't actually looking for an answer, by the way. I was trying to be cheeky with wordplay.
I'm sorry, I don't understand wordplay. I'm autistic.
Well, foreknowledge is... Wait, does that pun even work? For versus anti?
No.
Damn. Just trying to be clever.
Let me tell you about my 3 knowledge, though.
3 knowledge. Ow.
Also, I'm glad you didn't even think to throw the sinister thing back at me when I said I'm autistic, I don't understand wordplay.
I admittedly didn't think of that. Don't know what to expect. Things will come clear in the shelter night. Okay, so undo that, and then wait until like, what do we want to say, 9 p.m.?
Yeah, and then just run there. Also, yeah, you can visit Peter.
It's happening again. So, is it just a choice between Karminski versus Peter?
No, Karminski versus Andre.
Yeah, thank you. Because it definitely feels like this is another one of those situations where you have to choose someone to die, and I should probably really undo saving Karminski.
Should you?
Notes, people. Advanced pawns. Where are the stomatins? Andre Stomatin is a piece. But somehow,
yeah,
but somehow Karminski's a queen.
Look, you don't know what he gets up to at night.
Fair. Wait, hang on a second. Wait, what? Oh, I'm so sad all of a sudden. What happened?
Check your mind map of yesterday.
Of, 10?
Yeah. It goes up. No, to the left. It goes up and to the left. See the key? Oh, never mind. No, it doesn't. What the fuck? Losing my mind. Because I could swear you solved the Ava thing.
Cause and effect are broken. How is it possible to have fallen first and then life? We'll figure that out if it comes to it again. For now, let's...
It's just weird because she's out front.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little perplexed. When is 9 o'clock?
That'd be 21. God, that's fucking loud.
Yeah, there's a lot of really bad sound balancing, man. A lot of stuff appeared, and I'm wondering if it's just this stuff re-repeating.
Fuck off, Ava. I'm busy.
Yeah, I feel like if I were to observe her in this state, it would cause a problem.
She just blows up.
That's honestly what I'm afraid of. Nope. Fuck. Go.
She went through all this trouble because you wouldn't see her. Now you say, yes, I see you now, but then now you decided to ignore her again.
Well, the problem is if I observe her in this state, she'll become, you know,
So quiet.
she might go back to what we didn't want. It's a weird state.
That's only if you observe her as being dead.
God, this looks hilarious.
The town can be cleansed. I know now how to prepare enough panacea.
Bit of trouble believing him, but I would not see him with my own eyes. Okay, man, next question. Why did the epidemic break out now, and 5 years ago you say the kid was pouring bull's blood underground for centuries? During my trial, I had a vision. Mother Bodo is troubled, wounded. The earth is wounded, and we men did it. Our customs forbid digging deep. We don't dig wells, but the Stellans dig very deep for 100 meters underground.
Earthquakes, tectonic shifts. That one seems like it might be relevant to what we learned.
Hang on, I have an idea. Give me a moment to gather my thoughts, and we'll talk again later.
The tower will
talking to him
have
again?
to be toppled.
There we go.
That's how we'll extract healing moisture.
You know something going on. You know how the land was disturbed and how the plague awakened. I could tell by the look in your face. Tell me, for I gave you my part of the truth. I had a discussion about the polyhedron with Stamatin once. He told me that the impossible structure has a counterbalance. A gigantic metal rod sunk into the ground some 300 meters. You get it now? You are saying this rod wounded the earth and infected blood oozed from the wound? I brought you a sample of blood that appeared under the polyhedron. It makes sense now. You're silent again. Oh, usually a bad sign. The solution is obvious. The tower must go down. There must be another way. If you are right and the tower is to blame, there is no other way. If a foreign object becomes lodged in the body, it should be removed. It's the only possible treatment.
You surgeons, fucking scalpel jockeys.
Think about it. If the rod already pierced the tunnels, what choice do we have? If we take down the tower, blood will ooze from the wound it leaves behind. That'll be enough for me to make panacea for everyone, for all the infected. The polyhedron is linked to Simon. We can't tear it down. You talk like a Kane supporter. You acknowledge then that wonders mean more to you than human lives? Quite the opposite. I'm trying to find the least invasive approach. What do you suggest? We have a wound-up military looking to raze the town to the ground. We could give them a different objective, the tower. We could sacrifice it and save the town. There must be another way. You have a day, Oinon. Less than that. Tomorrow we make our choices. I know. We are different. We see the world differently. Yet without you, I would not have found the answer, and you wouldn't have found it without me. I recognize it and value it. I want you to see it too, Oinon. How gracefully our lines intertwined. My solution feels right to me. I'd be happy to consider yours, but you didn't offer one. So we're missing one more piece. Oh. No, we're not.
Nope. Because day 12 is the day you have to make your choice.
But also, we have the panacea. Oh, wait.
Also, there are 2 people who know about it. Yeah. Because there are 2 people who'd be very familiar with the polyhedron and the town itself.
Guess we should talk with them, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
The question is this locked in for today, or can I time crime and go back? Also, where am I? Oh, I'm here, okay. Well, Yulia's nearby. I want to try and get as much done as I can tonight. That way we can not have to. Basically, it's time compression, let's say, and not the weird JRPG kind. Trying to do as much as I can when I can. That way we can, you know, reduce the overhead of time wasted. Would be pretty damn funny if this multi-day thing results in you agreeing with the Haru specs. It is a thing you could have done in the original Pathologic. If either of the other 2 characters is bound all survive, you could just go with their ending. Which I think actually happened in our playthrough. I think we went with Barak's ending.
I do find it funny how we casually miss, like, one of the most important quests by far.
Yeah. Oh, this sucks. There's so much plague in the way.
Thank you, Mark Immortal.
Yeah, honestly, I'm glad Mark just sat there's like, nope, do your homework, fuckface.
Yeah, the only problem is going over the mind map and what you could have fucked up is very taxing, which is why I'm here to do that for you.
Yeah, like, you kind of need, like, multi-thread processing of some capacity in order to, like, process the, what's it called? The mind map. That's why I find some isekais very funny when they make parallel processing basically alternate personalities.
How do I cast this spell quicker in midst of combat? I don't know. I'll get the skills, I'll get half think twice.
No, I do like the idea of gaining the power to have a bunch of different thoughts all at the same time, only realize you just got ADHD.
Oh, this sucks. This is really bad, actually. Should have taken a different route. Because now I am out of doohickey.
Go from the Green Ranger to the Power Rangers. Have a whole group of people in your head.
Okay, thank goodness.
Oh, it's a good thing you saved Yulia.
Who are you?
An act leads to a habit. A habit leads to a character. A character leads to a conclusion.
Even with how Yulia's kind of like a bit more like cynical and spiteful in this game, I do enjoy her as a character. Your visits rarely mean anything good.
They really don't with her.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, Yulia, you... Go ahead.
Oh, so yeah, may as well get down to brass tacks. She's not the type to really beat around the bush.
You laid out the streets here. Do you know anything about underground tunnels beneath the town? I have heard a step tale. The earth under our feet is a body, and blood runs through that body. It's not a tale. The tunnel exists. You could get into them through the abattoir, and it looks like they're the cause of the epidemic. What? Artemy Barak went below. He found that they've been draining bull blood into the tunnels under the town for years. That blood is infected. Damn it. Do you even understand what this means? I know what it means to me. What does it mean to you? I like this one, though. To be honest, I lost the thread a long time ago.
It's pretty good, but...
All I've done these last days is scribble formulas, trying to figure out where I miscalculated. Why does the street in the atrium behave the way it does? Why is it broken? Why does it not work the way it was designed to? That's why. I never accounted the underground tunnels in my calculations. You think the tunnels could have affected the street? Psychogeography is a young science. It has too many unknowns, but some things are easy to grasp. A street is a vector of movement. When you lay streets, you have to consider the neighboring vectors. And a tunnel is a vector of movement too. Just because we don't see them doesn't mean we don't know them, doesn't mean they don't resonate with the systems. Do you not see?
Remember what Farkad said?
No, actually.
Basically, I think it was something like the town is a series of vertical lines over a series of horizontal lines.
I have heard that
And
line
the
before.
step people know how to move with the horizontal lines. Or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact wording.
I do remember somebody mentioning verticals and horizontals.
That was Farkad.
I don't think so, because Farkad is dead and we've never seen him.
No, but it was Peter talking about Farkad.
There
'Cause
we
Peter
go.
knew Farkad.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why I was like a little confused.
I know what I said, Shrike.
More or less. What an idiot I am. Of course the underground vectors are knocking my trajectories off. It's a blessing it turned into a critical one only on one street. I wasted so much strength trying to find the flaw in my calculations. But the flaw wasn't in them, it was in the ground. I hear relief in your voice. Of course. I found an answer. A terrible one. But even that is better than nothing. Better than being tormented by not knowing. I need your help with the polyhedron. Explain. I know the polyhedron rests on a long spike. It goes deep underground. It must have pierced a tunnel and old bull blood came up, infecting the town. That means the Utopian project is doomed. Maria wants to build a utopian city on the other side of the river where the polyhedron is. That shit's doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Monstrous. And perfectly consistent. I suspect it happened gradually. You know, settlement. Then the children move in, their weight rose sharply. Yeah, almost certainly. Offhand, I find that hypothesis extraordinarily persuasive. I'm no engineer, but I came to you because I'm sure there has to be a solution. Some kind of compromise? If the Stomatin's tower pierced one of the tunnels, then in theory we might leave the tower alone and divert the underground river. Or block it. Blow something up. Put a sluice somewhere. It's feasible, but I need data, a detailed map. I can't offer you anything blindly. The tunnels seem to be enormously long. Even if we go down there, mapping them will take too long. The entrance is in the abattoir, you said? That's Olgimsky's territory. So Big Vlad must know about the tunnels. He likes to play the simpleton, but I've seen his library. I'm sure there's a map in his archives. Or at least something useful. Wait for me, Yulia. I'll find it. I have to. It's a way to save both the people and the polyhedron.
Well, I guess I was on point, actually.
About what?
Old Gimski's very familiar with the steppe people, so...
Yeah? Oh boy. I have to go
Well,
through...
now you understand what the event you were missing was.
Time to pull out the other two, Hickey.
I do find it funny that the path going through the town is the load screen, basically.
Yeah. It's a really clever move, honestly. Big Vlad, what is the haps?
There is no temple, but the temple of labor.
What do you still want of me, bachelor? Have you not drunk enough of my blood? Funny you mention blood, and that's precisely why I'm here. I know about the underground tunnels. And how am I to take that? Gonna deny it? To deny anything, I would need to first know what it is you are laying at my door. I have found out they have been draining bull blood into the tunnels underneath the abattoir for years. That's where the bacterium took a root and has now surfaced. And what of it? To drain bull blood, is that a crime? In our trade, it's called disposal. Or do you imagine that slaughtered blood simply vanishes? Of course it is drained into the earth. Where else does it go? I need a map of the tunnels now. We use those tunnels as a dump, a cesspit. Why would I keep a map of a cesspit? What would the habit of you intellectuals have, forever crawling through filth? Farquaad went nosing there, and now you. Was Farquaad... I suppose he was one of the town's architects. It makes sense he was interested in the ground.
My memory is perfect and beautiful.
Why are you draining it? You can make so many splashes. Yeah! They could, huh?
There's a lot you can use with blood.
A whiplash caught him. That is what. I told him at once, I will not let you into the abattoir, you fool, and he raised a din. A man of many talents, but he lacked the one that matters, knowing when to be silent, so others had to close his mouth forever. So Farquaad was turned away, and you'll turn me away too? You need only know this. Farquaad met a bad end. Do not follow in his footsteps. Wait, Olgimsky, what did you do to him over an inch? What did you do to him over an interest in the underground of the abattoir? My men went too far with Farquaad. I admit it, they overreached where they shouldn't have. It was needless. But what was done cannot be undone. And now what?
Needles.
It was needles, but it was done. And now what? Will you haul me into court again for old business, when new business is without end? So that's how Farquaad died. He tried to get to the bottom of the tunnels. He did get to the bottom of it, in a way. I would not let him in, so he tucked the kin into it. Slipped him out down there in the second. Fool, he chose the worst company. Talented and fool both. Do not be the fool. Bachelor. So someone from second led Farquaad into the tunnels. Seems they did. And what good does it do? I'm trying to warn you, some secrets keep themselves. After that, it no longer matters whether I give an order or someone else. If Farkhan went into those tunnels, he must have drawn a map. He's an architect, after all.
As a matter of fact, there's no matter nor fact.
Stop. Wait, listen to me. Father's right. Don't go into the steppe folk for nothing. Do not ask about their shrines in that voice. They don't like it. But I have to ask. You do understand that. Understand.
What's the worst they'll do? Kill you?
Oh yeah. Understand the king guards its shrines. I do not know what Farkad did that they let him in, but you are not him. Be more modest and more careful. And you know what? Try to make terms through Taya. With her you have a chance. The kin listens to her every word. I've seen her at the meeting when you came into an inheritance. The tiny little girl, right? She's only a child, but her will bends iron in the kin. Get on her good side. Tell her a tale. She likes to be entertained. Then ask through Taya Taichik. Excellent time. Well, no. Thanks, Capella. But Taya was in the abattoir.
I'm pretty sure she's at the step camp. Yeah, looking a little right.
Oh, fucking hell. Also, the glass shard is still there.
Man, you could talk to her.
I probably should. Review the footage to see
Just
what went wrong.
take care of people. That's what Mother used to say. Those who protect others will walk a path of freedom.
Say the second one, yeah.
What?
Oh, it's gone, okay.
Weird, it didn't clear before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you basically made the same choices that time.
Yeah, that's why I'm really confused.
I figured you have to go, do you not pity grief, and continue the conversation out from there, but whatever. I think part of it is just because you hadn't resolved this specific quest line.
Maybe. Who even knows anymore? Put my gun away. I don't need that. Though also,
I do like that you've completely ignored Georgie.
Georgie has not given us anything of substance.
You're not important, by the way.
Well, your day is about to come to an end anyway.
I have 15 minutes.
You're looking for a shot.
I'm looking for someone to talk to. Alright, I'm looking for Taya. There you are.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look who it is. Ziktekun, I was waiting for you. Did you bring oak talc?
Need you lean on my roots for strength?
Your mouth isn't moving. What dragged you
That's 'cause-
here?
Aspidy's a weird beast.
Why have you come, Tinig? I came to talk to Taya Taichik. I don't have oak talc, sorry. Then why'd you come? Did you bring yellow ascorbic tablets? Anything at all? So, is that a fucking stab at all the useless medicine in the past 2 games? I got a story. You like stories, don't you? Ooh, a story too. A story. Tell it. Oh my god.
No, it's good.
Doggo, you fucking asshole. Give me a second, I'm opening a window. I gotta get in the mood. Once there was a master builder, and his name was Zakareth. Once there was a great master builder, and his name was Dakareth. And he did not build upwards like the others, but outward and downward. And one day a little mouse came to him and said, "People drove me from my home. I live under a mushroom and it rains, my paws get wet." Poor Mout. What's a master builder? Never heard of that critter. A master builder is someone who builds houses or shrines. Houses should be hides and poles. I lived in a square stone house. It's cramped and noisy. Dockraff began to build the mouse a house in the way he knew. And while he dug the pit, he struck an underground river. Dockraff was astonished. Such a thing cannot be. And at night, a little cow came to him and said, "Cover the hole. Underground rivers must not be disturbed." What a wise little cow. She's right. Dockraff was astonished and said to the cow, "But without a house, the mouse will die. What am I to do?" And the cow told him, "Either you die or the mouse does. Choose, but underground rivers must not be disturbed." Cruel cow, but fair. So what would you have done in her place? In his place? I feel sorry for the mouse. Ugte kulgana. Dockraff here terhain too. But underground rivers are sacred. What a sad story. Wait, Dockraff is like Farkad, only the other way around. What a clever little girl you are, Taya. You figured it out yourself. Farkad could play with words too. He'd like drawing little bulls for me better, but he could do words too. And I don't understand any what it means. The game that he wasn't Farkad. The game was that he wasn't Farkad, but his old name got torn up and thrown away.
There's a typo.
Yeah. Do you think Daruf deserved to die? Farkad said a good story is Gashdal, where everyone's right and everyone's wrong. Negdoro. A good story teaches you that life is suffering. Oh yeah. This is Eastern European
Damn.
as fuck.
Farkad, holy shit.
I see you, IPL. Farkad always asked for too much, Yek always wanted more. The steppe loved Farkad. The kin let him stay among us. Mane Dunda Bhakti. Farkad went to the tunnels beneath the abattoir, and he drew them on paper. Judging by your tone, not everyone was pleased. Farkad broke Ugte. He promised the underground rivers were ours alone. He was told no one must know about them. He broke Ugti, and he paid for it. I'm not laying claim to your...
Third one is actually important.
Oh yeah, huh? Who did he show the map to? There was one ally from their sleeping circle, but Agatha is no longer in the town. You will not hear from her. Want to know how the blood rivers run? Speak true.
Oh?
Yes, I do. Then close your eyes, Taligdai-kun. They'll take you to the place. Okay. Don't Saba Otun. Don't throw him in the hole. Yamshin is good. He won't live down there. Oh, they brought this back. Except Foreman Oyun wasn't gonna throw Barak into the hole. I was about to be thrown into the hole. Taya has spoken, so it shall be. We can show you the blood rivers, but it will most likely kill you. You may choose. There will be no way back. I don't want to see the blood rivers. I won't have time to make sense of them. But I learned what I needed. Farkad had a map of your underground rivers. Now I only need to find it. Oh? Oh? Oh, they're infected.
Well, yeah, you're at the abattoir.
I need to get out of here, don't I? Because if I jump into that hole, I will die.
Well, that's what she said. You won't survive.
Fuck.
The map.
Oh god, is that...
Gotta redo all that!
No. Where does that lead?
I have 15 minutes is highwaying.
You crawl underground and made maps. The maps are lost, but Farkad shared his discovery with his best enemies, the Stomatans. God, do I have...
And the day's over. You gotta start over.
He was always in a rush, like someone was stealing time.
What is this?
Well, go in the still water.
From him. He even ate.
Daniel, another day awaits you.
So this is it. Our last evening conversation. I don't want it to be the last. Tomorrow evening will be different in a way. In a sense, it won't exist. I'm not trying to scare you, it's just like when the seasons change. In winter, you don't get autumn evenings. Winter's still far off. It's only the beginning of autumn. But I understand what you mean. If anyone lies down to sleep tomorrow, they'll already be falling asleep in another town. Or its ruins. Let's fall asleep in this one last time. I'll miss it, this town, and maybe even these dreadful days. Thanks for the amalgam, Ava.
Look, man. This has been absolute hell for Donko, but it's also the most alive he's ever felt.
We still gotta do this day, though, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Because we still have to talk to the Stomatans.
Yeah, remember you gotta redo it?
Where did I start from here again?
I think you need to start by talking to Yulia.
Play... No, we have to talk to Burak, don't we? Oh, wait, conclusion. I have to position. I must ask him. Let's start the day and see what's up.
I will tell you this, you cannot talk to Yulia until after 1400.
There we go. So 1300 and account for time is what it's sounding like.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to get your effects.
Not without my effects! That fucking jargon has stuck with me since Pirates of the Caribbean 1. Not without my effects! Yeah, I definitely feel like if we talk to, black-cloaked Ava...
Oh, turn around!
Hey! Do you have Karminski's notes? I believe so. And the other Ava is gone.
Congrats, you collapsed the waveform.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
The only issue is I
Oh, hey, look what's back.
What is it? Yeah, weird.
Also, there's the one at the station as well.
Yeah, that never came to anything. That's the bizarre part. Wait, nope. Can't do anything right now, because I have to reload the doohickey. Which will take an hour. Yeah, thanks, Kyleman. I realized it, but I missed your message. Hey, buddy. Split. He doesn't take matches, oddly enough. God, we missed so fucking much, Velvet. It's kind of obnoxious how much we missed. All because day 8 is a real piece of work.
It's more like day 8 is a lot of shit happening all at once, and it's very easy to just kind of shit the bed.
Oh, and boy howdy, was that bed shit. It was shit so bad that, Mark Imito was like, bro, what are
Bro,
you
gotta
doing?
burn those sheets.
That shit's contaminated, man. Can I get there without having to deal with anything?
Nope. Actually, you can go...
I think it'd be
to the right up and around through that one infected district.
Oh, through here?
No. So go down and directly to the right of where the still water is.
This one?
And then you can go... No. Like the district directly left of it.
This one?
Yeah, and then you just go up and around the edge.
The problem with that path is I have to go through this route, which is covered in plague clouds. The objective I want to meet is getting through either here or here to minimize exposure, let's say. And I think I have an idea.
You either
how to do
go
that.
through a riot district or you go through a plague district.
The problem is if I go through the riot district, I still have to go through a plague district. So I think the best route is this way.
Well, that's going through a plague district.
Yep, but I think this route will be cleaner than just going through this end statement. This is what they call a hypothesis. It's an experiment I must undergo to see if my theory is sound.
What if we kill the hypothesis?
We did, technically.
I don't know. Shabnecks are real.
But the Shabnak isn't real. Denko says so himself. What?
But Shabnacks are real.
Why did my health plummet to half?
There is a Shabnak that is alive and real.
Denko doesn't know that. He just thinks, Aspity? Is just a strange individual.
Which, to be fair, she is.
I think she's alright. Well, not the best hypothesis. I did use significantly less doohickey. Because I think I used 15 trying to go down that lane from before.
Yeah, it really does not like main roads, does it?
Doesn't like the lines.
Yes, you went horizontal, and the problem is the vertical. You're right.
An hour late, but, you know, we'll make do.
I mean, is it truly late if there were no
There are
plans?
unseen threats snaking through the tumult that the world seems made of.
I do find it interesting also that each game, while essentially the same story, adds further complications to it.
Mm-hmm. Because now we have the Aniritex and the weird stuff that's been happening as a result of them.
Because the previous game established that this was Isidore and Simon's fault.
But now it's
and that it was a deliberate act.
But now the Stomatans are involved because they were utilized, let's say.
Well, no. That was correct, but that is only the second coming of the virus. That is Isidore and
I see what you're getting at.
Simon's fault. This established where the first one came from.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Is there any easy way to get through this area?
That's my point, Shrike, is ultimately, it only answered one question. And lo and behold, the other unanswered questions were just as much a problem.
Doohickey, save me. Fire off the
It's a clever
pile.
way of filling in the gaps and leaving certain things fresh.
Tired of this noise.
And now I need to go to Big Vlad. Fuck off!
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Now I have to go grill Big Vlad like a fucking primo state. Oh.
The world is abuzz with mania.
I don't have any depression indicators. Oh, there we
The
go.
I'm just gonna stare at you angrily.
important part of a barn is a good lock.
Under motherly wings. Oh, under motherly wings.
Did I navigate the thing with Taya wrong is the question.
No, you did it absolutely correct.
But I still get fucking mugged by a bunch of the kin.
Can't believe you don't want to resolve the thing with Capella.
Shut up!
Hands up, bitch boy.
I keep getting mugged. What's happening?
What?
I pity everyone, but most of all, I pity the people grief led into trouble. His fate was to mark others with misfortune, and now it seems his luck has run out. Luck is fickle. He always knew that. Fortunum sum quis parat. I think we had that dialogue before.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be bugged.
A day ending in Y.
Let's go.
Walk out the door, immediately put my gun, bitch! And now to Taya.
Also,
What's up?
I was gonna ask one more thing, which is, will you own your fate with the Rat Prophet?
Well, we'll see what happens, and if I feel incredibly bad. But I am going to own what I have, despite the constant ominous inflection you keep giving. The fuck's Taya? There you are.
Taya, you little shit!
The wretched creature is strong.
Guess I'm gonna have to hold people at gunpoint. Oh, I'm in trouble. Trade. You don't have... Oh, you do have healing. Oh.
What?
Why do you want nuts? You're an adult.
Nut!
Not you, Torpid, the shopkeeper.
I disagree. Adults want nut all the time.
What? Why can't I navigate out here? Fuck off. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you are a nut.
Now what?
You just gotta escape.
The Stomatins. Oh, we gotta get to Peter then. Because he's the only living Stomatin at the moment.
Yeah, and if you played your cards right, you know where he is.
Weird, because it's not showing the indicator this time.
Well, the cemetery would be the place to check.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. But, like,
Yeah.
before there was an indicator, that's why I'm a little surprised.
Could ask Grace.
God, I'm already...
You may have had to undo the events of today. Cannot talk, the world is abuzz with mania!
The thing is, I didn't undo the events of today.
Oh! Resolve the cathedral.
Oh, well, Let's talk... Let's see if we could talk with anybody today.
I'm drenched.
Oh my god, dude. Rest in peace,
Time
my
to slurp
friend.
down some morphine.
You were a good doll and a wonderful man. I loved your songs. Where are they now? And your jokes that made everyone at the table laugh. Are you burying a doll? Everyone deserves a proper burial. Especially him. I don't care if he was just a doll, he was a good man. Remember how we used to steal apples from the warehouses? I fell off a fence once and banged my leg so I couldn't walk. He carried me all the way home on his back.
Damn, what a good doll.
He saved me from a stray dog at once. It jumped on us and he whacked it in the face with a stick, even though he was just a doll. He was really brave. The bravest doll ever. He was nice too. He had a really good hearing for a doll. So one time I got lost in step, I thought I was done for, but he heard me crying, found me, and led me back to town. I went to a plague town once and he helped me cure the plague. He was a good doll. We'll give him a 21-gun salute if we could. But isn't silence louder than any gun? Let's honor him with a moment of silence. That didn't help me with my mania. And nothing I have will right now.
Could just run over to the cathedral.
I'm just checking to see if there's anything around here we might have missed. Because this area...
Wait, examine the bell. Oh, damn, I thought it was one of those things. I couldn't quite tell the... Oh.
It was Laura Ravel's grave, yep.
Rip in piss, my dude.
Dude, lady.
You couldn't see it also, but when I said that, I did a little salute too, because there's something wrong with me.
As touch, it's safe to touch. If it's smooth as bone, leave it alone.
Are you alive?
Have you heard anything about the Rat Prophet?
No. Because I think the events happened today.
Yeah, but ask her. Now I'm curious.
Have you heard anything about the Rat Prophet? I know him, yes. I know. Where his ratty little paw touches, there's trouble. He feeds on the dreams of the living and the screams of the dead. He silenced my dead. It got easier but worse. Was it him who asked you for bone? How do you know about the bone? You're not the first to come here looking for bone to strike a deal with him. Did he tell you why he needs it? Did he tell you what's waiting for him? He'll carve out a flute out of the bone and he'll be able to lead the children out of the polyhedron. How desperate you must be. That's a fairly accurate description of my state. Seek no bones, here's their place. To lay a hand on them is worse than robbing the poor. If you want a bone, go to the albinos. They're like magpies, pulling everything into their own nests, even the bones of those who died in solitude. These are brought to me. Few have seen them, but they're here near the Raggy Barrow. They dance on moonlit nights. They say earth molds them from straw and damp. So this is just giving us a clue of how to find bones, but also what's in tow for my decision.
I mean, let's be real. The Rat Prophet's vibes have been fucking rancid.
Also, hello, Scruffapone. Seems like nobody died today because they're... Well, no, people still died. It still happened. So we do have to let, the Inquisitor die.
Dr. Karminski.
I cannot.
Oh. Yeah, I think you just need to undo the events of today, because they're set in stone at the moment.
Which ones am I going to be undoing is the question. This one. God, do I have to redo all of that again with Yulia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So I have to talk to Peter first. Then
check the mind map.
I am looking at the mind map.
On day 8, I'm curious.
Where in God's name am I looking for?
It would be along the middle bit, actually, I
Let
think.
Peter take refuge in the cemetery. In 3 days, I expect to find him exactly there. So yeah, I do have to do that before I talk to Yulia. that was the thread. We shouldn't have skipped time.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we're undoing that, we can figure this out. As I rip out my fucking hair. This day 8 and day 11 menace the shit out of me. No, no, no. Yeah, that was the difference. We saw that before we went to Yulia's. But then you just mentioned, like, waiting for time, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Peter, God help me, I'm coming to beat your ass!
Town dribbles.
I do think you do need to let the Inquisitor survive once for something, because you do have the letter that has Karminski absolving you. But I think after that, they want you to reset the time and save and let him die.
I mean, there's a lot of endings for this game, Wing. There's no what they want.
But what do you want?
There you are, buddy.
I'm a simple man. Why talk when you can fight?
Today it'll happen. Andre's in the cathedral, alone against the Inquisitor. And I'm here hiding like the worst kind of coward. For 4 days now, talking to a single dead man. Who? Farkad, of course. I always tried to speak to his grave, but only now that remarkable girl Grace has taught me to listen. Not to talk, but listen. I'm very grateful for her. What did Farkad's grave tell you? That's personal. Would you tell me what you whisper at your grave of your chief rival in science? Even if you did, how would I understand? To put it simply, he keeps saying verticals are death here because the step is one endless horizontal. So, you read this in a wiki, Torpid, but we didn't run into this line.
No. You're wrong, dude.
Where did we see it then? Because, like, I know you mentioned verticals and horizontal,
when
but...
Karminski was killed, Peter was sitting there watching.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
And yet, at one point, he mentions Farkad, and you dug into it, and this is what he mentioned.
Yeah, yeah. This, ugh. 20 days of streaming this. It's all being a blur. The longer I live while he lies in his grave, the more I find myself admitting he's right. Do you mean something specific? Something tangible? Not me. Farkad. But I don't want to talk about it now. Don't torment me. It's hard for me to speak of him. Except with grace. Okay, let's talk about why you should go to the cathedral to join Andre. But wouldn't we be stronger together? What if he dies in there, trying to pass himself off as me? I won't forgive myself for that. If you show up, they'll know you've switched. Andre's plan will fall apart. You're right. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm useless. Distinguishedly useless. Stop it, Peter.
I like the first one, yeah.
You have different talents. I can take on the Karminski and his guards by force either. Now...
we can move forward.
Yeah, now we could do the Yulia thing. Which means I have to do the whole fucking thing all over again. I'm gonna go get some healing. No, he's not gonna say anything about a map now because we need to come to the realization that the Stomatans had the map while Peter is still alive. Highwing is abuzz with mania. I'm gonna go find a swing set. Where's the shop? I need goods and services. Imagine
I need to not be dying.
I can imagine this, Velvet, because I played Pathologic 1 over 35 streams. Nothing really much has changed.
Yeah, the travel isn't actually that fast.
Because it's slowed down by the fact that Denkovsky is abhorrently slow. Huh. Like, it's nice if you want to get to one district from the other, but if you need to travel through a district, God help you. You got his doctorate in medicine, not physical fitness. That's what I like to tell myself. Also the asthma. Do you think if we do all this right, we could end this, we could finish this game today?
I don't know.
Depends on how long day 12 is.
What am I doing this way?
Also depends on if there's anything after day 12.
Oh, I needed to waste time until 2 o'clock, right? Because that's when...
yeah, at 2 is when her place opens up.
So I guess I'll go shopping for more stuff. How late are you prepared to go? I might give it an hour at most. Then
I don't think you're going to complete day 12 in an hour.
Oh, it's not a victory lap.
It is a victory lap, but there's a lot.
We'll feel it out.
Or at least I'm assuming there's a lot.
Must sit inside an hour for the polyhedron alone. Oh, God. It's an interesting situation because theoretically I should be getting rest for work, but things are happening at work that are agonizing, let's say. Well, I shouldn't say agonizing, that are mind-numbingly slow.
Monotonous.
And basically, even though I should get a good night's sleep for work, I'm going to have functionally nothing to do at work tomorrow, as far as I could tell. So I might be a little bit more generous should we need be.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
I'm a sad boy.
I don't know, that bar says otherwise.
I'm a mad boy. Where am I at? I don't think I can fit through there. Ma'ams, please. Oh! Fuck, you saw it at the last second. That's the worst one. You probably should get your first inning or two without going to the polyhedron. Huh. We'll see what happens, I guess. Because if it's the polyhedron is going to happen what I think's going to happen, it'll certainly be an ending. Oh, damn it. Well, now what do I do?
I don't know, piss and moan.
Time to piss in the river. Why can't I just sit on a bench, you know? You know, the indie developers go to...
Don't worry about it.
Truly wondrous things. This town must be preserved at all costs. It's a shame Donko can't crouch. This too.
Why can't Donko crawl?
This too is the miracle. Saw the video where Awu's Labs smoked a steak with 500 cigarettes. It's so fucking vile, isn't it? Put the doohickey away.
God.
That is the loudest fucking bell ever.
I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering.
Gotta remember what I said. Why is this area... Oh, right, I gotta talk to Vlad first. That's how I got around the rioting area. Wait, no, that's incorrect. That's the way to do it. That doesn't involve going through a rough district. I think we could just go this way and not have to encounter much plague cloud. Gotta make the most out of that ox bile. What if Sticky needs it? Though I do need to dropkick a dumpster before I leave. Ah, I didn't need to do that.
As if
like, every time I play this game, Donko is the most deranged individual ever. Last time I was stealing rats and shooting robbers in the streets. This time I'm fucking drop-kicking dumpsters.
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
And now you.
What has that blockhead found in the well?
One day, I will grow real wings. Heavy, lifting wings.
Must I? I must.
The sky is cloudy, yet earth awaits your casket, and filling your pockets is a whole lot of
What?
I just, and filling your pockets is a whole load of Can't believe you didn't want her to say crap.
Look, this is a PG-13 stream.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's go with that, with all the shit I fucking said.
Are we gonna be able to survive a punch from the goon squad? Hello, Taya. We're back at it again, I see.
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
1,000 times. Through the lights 20 stories high, and I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. They will not stop punching unless I fire off a round.
I know, it's just the timing was beautiful. Like, they punched you so hard, you accidentally pulled the trigger.
It's like, oh, pow! Yeah, bitch?
You can just give him the bug, I think, right?
Yes. Thank God he's selling 4. Holy shit. This silhouette makes Dunkowski look cooler than he actually is.
That's because silhouettes make most people look cooler.
And now, back to here. Which will be...
Yeah, about that.
No. There's a trick to this, Torpo. Trust in the process.
Sure, I will.
Because low-key, I did it last time we did this too.
No. I mean, I do trust you. I know what you're doing.
Oh, hey, look. Cut through the city. Hey, Peter!
You do look like a hero. From the front. But what about the other end? Bend over.
What? Huh? What are you saying, Peter?
Show hole.
No! Someday it'll end. Sooner, I hope. I can't bear it anymore. I have no strength left. Pull yourself together, Peter. This is serious. They want to tear down the polyhedron. It looks like the plague began because of it. I knew it would come to this. I did not think it would come so quickly. Farkad said it. He said the polyhedron shadow would catch us, and he was right. And I treated him so horribly. Horribly? What do you mean? I was afraid that Farkad was right, that if he fell silent, if he went to the ground, his truth would follow. But truth is stronger than death, is it not, brother? What truth are you talking about? The Earth's wrath. Farkad believed the stepfolk were right, that to pierce the ground so deeply is dangerous. He brought pools, drew maps. You were right about everything, my friend. Forgive me for it all. I like how everyone captured the line.
I can't believe neither of you named it Show Hole.
Oh, there's a third one. Why isn't it embedding?
Because the link was made wrong.
Ah. I need that map. With it, we'll save the polyhedron from demolition. How wonderfully ironic. For years, I lived in dread that my masterpiece would vanish. And now I don't dread it at all, brother. Now I found myself hoping they do it, because then I will no longer have to exist in that vast lightless shadow, just as Farkad foretold. What a relief. I need Farkad's map. Do you know where it is? Everything of value Farkad kept in his boudoir. Those walls remember more secrets than any other living mouth. But whenever we visited, he would blindfold us. I remember only the thin, glassy chime of a key. But where that key is, where the boudoir is... Have you asked Farkad? He's dead. Then speak with his grave. We set him a monument on a flawless foundation. I don't think
Yeah, really break that fourth wall.
I don't know if I could speak with the shadows of people dead this long. I knew it. I'm dead, am I not? It's a figure of speech.
I do like that. Oh, don't you even start.
I'm more dramatic than you.
I'm not being dramatic, Peter. I'm being literal.
Peter only regrets Farkad, no use at all. The Stomatans won't help me with the map. This is a dead end. Georgie after all?
No, wait. He said a foundation. They put it on a monument on a foundation. Solid foundation.
Yeah, this. I believe this is supposed to be Farkad's monument. But I don't see anything is the issue. Otherwise,
You can't even, like, detective vision it?
I've been detective visioning it. Like, this is
you
the...
can't talk to Peter anymore?
Nope, Peter is, listless. Because, like, this is the thing, and yet I'm missing a piece. It seems like. Maybe we do have to talk to Georgie.
Okay. Because I have another potential idea, but I would rather you burn every other possibility.
And at the very least, we could cut through the fat here and not have to travel through districts.
Because my other idea is, you might have to do it at night, but...
Well, this will allow us to get to night.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie, please be useful. And fuck your mirror.
The broken ones don't lie.
This town has too many reinforcement ribs.
The town is unusually quiet today, is it not? I believe I heard birdsong this morning for the first time in a long time. I'll get straight to it. Did you know, Georgie, that the polyhedron is the cause of the plague? You have a singular talent for beginnings, bachelor. Upon what grounds do you rest so grave a claim? In the heart of feeling, people are exceedingly fond of flinging words as though they were weightless. I know about the spike the tower is pinned upon, and I know about the underground rivers of blood beneath the town where the plague was born. So, your attentive gaze has pierced both our earth and firmament. I'm just trying to work out what we do now. I'm glad you are here, that you came to me. Come with me, bachelor, there is little time left. Presently you will understand everything. You need only step into Simon's focus, and there you will find answers to every question. And Farkad, did he tell you about the underground tunnels? He found them. Farkad was a contentious man, gifted yet contentious. His obstinacy cost him his life. Big Vlad threatened me as well when I started asking about Farkad.
Yes, Griffo, that was my first thought too.
Here, Daniil, this will explain everything, time jail. Come now, Doctor, paranoia does not become of you. I give you my word, presently you will understand everything. All answers lie in the focus. Come, I shall show you.
Bro, why can't you just tell me here?
Good. Let's check. Let's see.
You dumb motherfucker.
No!
Oh!
I saw the achievement too. Wow, I am sorry, Bachelor. This door will not open for another 29 days. I fear you will not leave here alive. Farewell. So you're just gonna lock me in here? You think you'll get... Wait, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to...
about Farkad.
So you did the same to Farkad? Locked him in here? Farkad passed sentence upon himself. His obstinacy was his principal flaw. I told you so and many times. Now you have met your own obstinacy. I don't understand. Believe me, I do not wish to do this to you, yet you stand upon the threshold of a great decision with all the cards in your hand, and laid them bare before me. Understand this, to play so high a hand, one must be worthy of it. If I got those cards, if I learned this, I've already proved I'm worthy. We're just stuck here then, huh?
Mm-hmm. Unless you use the clock.
I cannot.
It's fine.
Wow, they're just doing it, huh? Well, I appreciate it.
Hey, if you noticed, your apathy was rapidly rising.
Mm-hmm. It was the cold realization. By the way, content warning, 100% playthrough. Also, weird viewpoint there. I hope I don't have to do everything again.
And Koski is running around with a GoPro camera around his neck. That's how we, the observer, are able to see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta go to the
one
previous autosave.
It said whatever. Man, I was joking about time jail. What the fuck? By the way, since we're here again, another content warning.
The best part is I was actually low-key trying to hint as to what to do.
Yeah, because you mentioned waiting until night, and I agreed with you. I just didn't think this would be the result.
Specifically in the Georgie responses.
Oh. Ugh, God, this is fucking miserable, dude. Like, it gets so brutal at the end, and people have the gall to say there's no gameplay in this game. So we still have to talk to Georgie, but we have to navigate through this, don't we?
I mean,
between souls.
You basically got everything right except your final choice.
Weave your web, Arachna.
Arachna?
Arachna. You know, like, Chimere.
Like Steppy?
Like Steppy. So we did have to do this. We had to be completely out of clues.
I mean, if you think about it, literally the final day has been you repeatedly looking at miracles to save the day.
Yeah. Nina Kana was one. Admittedly, the Rat Prophet is kind of one. Ava. And the reason why I trusted Georgie there, despite my better interest, because I thought it was the lead to the polyhedron that chat was mentioning. Which in retrospect was foolishness, Dante. Elusive Farcod. It seems you're the only one left with answers to my question. But you're dead. Who killed you? Are you alive? Daniil Dankovsky? No, I didn't kill you. Daniil Dankovsky? You're answering me, Monument. Here lies Farcod, the most stubborn of architects, for his inconsolable colleagues, P et a Gemini. Tell me, Farcod, who killed you? I'm afraid that stays between the one who struck and the one that fell. Too intimate. Not something you say aloud, it's indecent. 11 days in town and now I'm hearing voices from under the ground, so death really doesn't exist. You came to speak with a tombstone and you're surprised it answers. A funny man, truly.
No, Velvet, we know who Arachne is. It was more the Arachna.
The pronunciation threw us off. I know you went down in the tunnels. I need a map of them. Badly. Why? This map could save the This map could save the polyhedron. So you want me to help save the work of my sworn rivals. There's a certain irony in that. I could take offense and refuse, but death taught me restraint. I haven't held anything against the Stomatans in a long time. It's not about the polyhedron itself. I care about the town, the whole of it, as it is, with all its cruel miracles.
But what if the problem is as it is?
You'll find the tunnel in my map in my study. You can reach it from the still water, and the key is the moat in the still water's eye. I know where it is. I live in the still water. There's no eye there. Everything's got an eye. Even this grave, see? It's shaped like one. I do. Good. I'm glad you could see it. Even though this time it's different, it does look like an eye in another telling of the story. In every telling, Farkod's grave changes. What are you doing here? You wanted to speak with Farkod, didn't you? He's absent. When he was alive, he let me speak in his name whenever he was absent. So I speak. I remember some of what he knew. So you know where Farkod's study and the key is? I'm the cathedral's caretaker, not the Stillwaters. I have access to Farkod's memory, but not his study. A dead man's memory is a delicate and brittle matter. When I think of the key, I see images, an eye, a moat within it. The Stillwater's eye. Find it, and you'll find the key. I know what he's talking about, but I don't know where the study is. Cemetery prank. This is one thing I know! Because I actually pointed it out earlier today. Or was it yesterday? Time loses all meaning.
Why'd it be yesterday?
Last stream. Because at some point, I had pointed out this. The glass key.
And there's still a locked door.
Glass shards.
You have a glass key, you go use glass key, you turn it too hard, it shatters in your hand, you're like, fuck!
Ugh.
Maybe just observe everything with detective vision.
Heavy as the handshake of a stone hand. Aha. Luxury. How wrong I was when I moved into the Stillwater. I have the maps. Time to give them to Yulia. You mentioned the clock earlier this stream. Okay. Thought so. Do we have enough time to give to Yulia is the real question. Because I have to go through 2 plague-ridden districts again. My man. I need the goods. The only issue now is, will I have enough time to do this? What's my doohickey at? 9? Yeah, I should... Well, I don't think I need to reload it because I had 16 before. Let's hope I'll be fine. Yeah, I think I have to shoot this one. Can I make a clean getaway is the question. Not this time, fucker.
I actually mentioned that earlier, however. Yulia! Yulia! I have been through so much shit!
Multiple times on the same day. It's quite frustrating. There we go. I didn't need to reload the doohickey. And thank goodness, too. Because for a game about infinite time, we sure are running out of it.
Amazing how time is both infinite and finite.
Because it's infinite for us, it's not infinite for literally everybody else.
Shall it rain? Shall it snow? Don't ask again. I don't know.
While you were away, I went through my archives from the last 7 years. 5 times the ground gave way, where every drawing and calculation insisted there was solid rock. And every time the old Gimpsies claimed the collapsed territory at once. And now you can match those spots to this tunnel map here. I can't believe I'm holding the map in my hands. If only Farkad had shown it to me back then, maybe I would have dropped everything and left. Or maybe I would have been killed alongside him. I'm devoting this entire night to calculations. Come back tomorrow morning. Do you think there's hope? Will this map help? Engineers learned long ago how to redirect rivers, even underground ones. But a river can't simply vanish. It must be turned, and turned safely into a new course. At first glance, the tunnel network under the town appears quite chaotic. I need time to find the weak points and see whether it's truly possible to drain that ill-fated tunnel beneath the polyhedron. Yes, I'd love to resolve this without too much bloodshed. Forgive the pun. So, we pop the area underneath the polyhedron, get the blood. Burak gets the blood he needs for the vaccine, for the cure. I have the serum. Everything works. I think we can now advance to day 12. Speaking of time, I gotta go to bed. People only care about bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed. Yeah, stay the fuck away from my shed. What the fuck are you talking about? Thank you.
I don't know, man. I once came across a murder shack in the woods. I'm just saying.
Thank you, H-Bomber guy, for that little witticism. But yeah, we should be able to hit up day 12, right?
And you can start it, sure, but...
You go to a murder shack in the middle of the woods, you might find yourself a free knife.
Time to see.
At the very least, you can see if your good buddy Mark is there.
And if he does, I will... If he is, I will cry.
I think you'll scream, actually.
Let me punch this mirror.
Arc Mortal slowly starts
Why so jittery,
through the wall.
Dankovsky?
Hello, Daniel. I think we did it.
Go see if Mark's there.
There remains the fates of people I did not learn about.
My path was called Canary in a Gold Mine. There is no death. I knew it intuitively. I didn't need to enunciate this path to walk it.
I don't know what to tell you at the end. All our important words have already been told. What happens if I don't save the polyhedron? It will fall, and there will be a sound like someone's spine snapping. No, I mean, what happens to you? I'll mourn Simon and his children. I'll spend my whole life rereading their notes. I suppose. I can't build anything myself. I'll try to latch onto someone who can. Maybe I'll go beyond the river. But more likely, I'll keep sitting by the window, watching for something that isn't there. Of everything this town has put me through, you are the most important. Same to you. That's why I don't want to talk anymore. Would you really care how I'll choose stalking, or how I'll look for friends later, when the pest is over and you're gone? That'll be a different me. The one I am now only wants to remember your face. I've been a selfish lodger. I'm sorry. You don't even know what you're like. You're not a man. You're a knife. Every step you took cut straight through the town. I didn't watch you work, but I listened often. Even your handwriting is a knife. Every decision cutting away what isn't needed. And you always stood so sharply, as if you were about to run even when you were only going to sleep. And you, Ava, are human. Exactly the kind worth defeating death for. We'll never see each other again. Farewell, Daniil. Farewell.
Yeah, Violet.
I mean, it's hard not... What? Yeah, oh, man.
It's probably come.
Oh, doctor. Just don't send him away. He'll linger a little while, and then he'll go back to work. No, go, just go. What work is there now? Your little shadow? Stay, as long as your heart's desire. He liked it there in the still water, you know? He even envied the other assistants a bit, being here with you. Just a little, not in earnest. He would have traded the hospital for anything. He wouldn't have traded the hospital for anything. Such responsibility.
But you forgot an eye.
I know, right? I know, Shadow. I'm speaking to you now, not to him, because he was faithful to the hospital to the very grave. He doesn't regret a thing. You know how he saw it. These are great people who soar in the heavens and perform unheard of feats. But someone has to stand on the ground while they soar, don't they? Mind the trifles. He only worried he wouldn't even do for you when it came to trifles.
I like number 3.
One and 3 are both very good, but yeah, 3 is pretty apt. Was Yakov Little in Pathologic 1 at all? Hello, Daniil. Did you sleep well on the last day? I don't think
As far as I know, he's only Pathologic 3.
Damn, what a good character to just pull out of the ether. I don't think I slept at all. I can't remember the last time I slept. I didn't sleep tonight either. Tell me, is it true? I hear they're going to tear down the polyhedron. But that cannot be. The Anirotech's work is too important, and it's all bound together. It cannot be destroyed. thought Farkad and Stomatans quarreled over that, didn't they? They built upwards and he built outward. Quarrels are nothing next to barbarism. Farkad was not given to gloating. He respected the Stomatans' work despite their differences. Fortunately, they didn't. Unfortunately, the town is doomed, but the polyhedron might still hold? For the first time, I cannot tell you how Farkad would have taken it. He created for people, for eternity. Eternity and people must not be set among one another. You must be carrying the hardest decision of all, Daniil. It can still be turned another way. I'm sure it can.
Julia!
My path was called the Clacker. I'm sick of staging the same play again and again. I'd rather sit in with the audience. My path was called the Clacker. I'm sick of staging the same play again and again. I'd rather sit in with the audience.
One writer friend of mine liked to say that all of world's culture can be reduced to 4 basic plots. The quest, the return, the siege, and can you guess the 4th? And a slave rebelling? Close! The 4th plot is the story of God's suicide.
That's what I was thinking about, actually.
Yep.
God's suicide.
Really? I never noticed that. What are you talking about, Mark? Why, judge for yourself. You came to this town in search of an immortal. Plot 1. Yet for days now you've thought of nothing but going back. Plot 2. The city has been seized and you are fighting the plague that has conquered it. Plot 3. Today, the fate of the polyhedron will be decided. They want to demolish it. Which one is that? Now,
it's pretty obvious.
Now that, Doctor, is the right question. I hope you find the answer before the curtain falls. With all of my heart, I wish you luck, my good friend. Simon? You mean him, don't you? The 4th plot, that's him. Do you truly expect an answer? I'm a director, not a prompter. Giving hints isn't my job. Provoking is.
I like both answers, I'm gonna be real.
I like this one. I like you, Mark. I always have. Shame you don't care about cinema.
I don't know, I love sometimes you provoke me so well that I want to punch you in the fucking face.
I earnestly like Mark. I like the theatric.
I do too, but also he's a fucking prick.
Now the question... God, we still have to balance apathy and shit today, don't we?
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
Also new music.
Living.
What do you want? Hello? Any news? What's the word in town? Have you been living on a rock? No one's saying anything. Everyone's hiding in corners like mice. And why aren't you hiding? I went to the pub. It used to be great there. Generous. Stamant was a decent guy, would pour on credit. But now he's dead and the place is shut down. Pub seems to be the main cultural hub around here. Everyone's orphaned without it. It used to be, yeah. Now without Stamant, there's no more drinks on the house. It's all for money. And who needs that kind of culture? I really should undo that death. Did Bakio get resolved? I don't know, because I have no idea where to look.
In your pocket.
There are fates yet unknown.
Oh yeah, you never did check in with, the mayor after you saved his wife.
I never was instructed to, but yeah, there's a thing here, isn't there?
Never
God, why couldn't this be like Pathologic 2, where day 12 was just a lap? I'm gonna do it. With 7 fucking drinks, I'm gonna do it. Here we go, chat. I figured might as well get the most pressing answer out of the way, and then the last stream will be the wrap-up and the end.
I mean, let's be real. We know who Simon is. We know how it's the suicide of a god.
And then you turn around and you see a shell flying at your face. Oh.
Look, there's a little bit of Simon in all of us.
Yeah, it's called shrapnel.
Spiritual shrapnel, sure.
I love Metal Gear Solid 5.
108 pieces of Simon are lodged in your body. God, I hate this so much.
I love all the exposed rebar.
I love the no guardrails anywhere on thin walkways I have to walk as I feel my legs turn to jelly. I'm glad.
Heaven forbid a stiff breeze hit this. The pool!
Cheeseburger, you're still alive!
Bakio, my beloved!
They were Simon this whole time.
The paper vool vibrates in my pocket. What does that mean?
Meeting in the
Simon
finale.
the bull.
Why can't I talk to the bull?
No, read.
Is that you? My heroic experimental bull? No. Don't tell anyone, but I missed you. Moo. So even witless beasts feel beauty.
I don't know, I like 3.
You're dead, aren't you? Oh. Meow.
Then he just turns into a cheeseburger. No. What can I do? I don't have that kind of power. All these decisions are kinda rough.
Just ask, and I stay here with you. Hang out with your boy for a little bit, at the very end of it.
I hope Bose Turok, or whoever it is you're seeing, answers you. Witness how a witless creature comes to understand the sky.
Quite the angle. And also, it's funny how that was a rare achievement.
How rare is it?
I don't know. I just saw it's glowing.
Oh yeah, because you can't
it means
fuck
it's
it
in
up.
the single digits.
Look at the ground in front of him. I thought I saw something.
That's a middle finger.
You were looking at exposed rebar.
Let me tell you about substandard concrete, motherfuckers!
Let me tell you about a building that's made by the blueprints of its creator. I walk across this archway and I see Mark just standing there like, that's bad concrete. Hey, do you
Just
have...
taking pictures all up and down.
Do you have flashlight batteries? Polyhedron tonight.
We had to destroy the polyhedron because it's bringing the plague. Mark, we gotta destroy it. We have to take out the polyhedron because it's poorly constructed. bit of subpar material.
Okay, we're in. It's safe here for now.
Riot.
So fun fact, I never went into the polyhedron in the original Pathologic. Oh, I see what's going on. But I know what's of the polyhedron. I heard the saying, a shadow of his former self, but I never understood what it meant until now. You can't be here, mister. You shadows should stay down below. This is a place of joy. You're not welcome. You look like a shadow yourself. Not a shadow, but an ordinary one. Perhaps it means you're still alive. I'm telling you, grown-ups are not allowed here. First, it's the Children's Republic. Are you a child, mister? No. Then vanish. Second, grown-ups are too heavy. If we let the likes of you in, the floor will give way. Scram before it's too late. You're lying. I know for certain that Simon Kane is here. So you know, right? It was intuitively obvious from the very beginning. Simon must be here, or if not him, then the key to his immortality. Khan told us we're allowed to live here. You get it, mister? And Simon told us that old people must give way to the future, to us. But he died and gave us nothing. I'll let you pass, but I just want you to give back our people. Assuming there is a place to bring them back to. What?
My boy!
What?
The paper bowl?
Hello there, little bull. Goodbye, little bull.
Shadow on the wall. Oh.
Uninteractable. Oh.
The very first focus was fashioned of incense and mirrors. I knew from the start that the most crucial step was to divide the whole. If the body is no monolith, but a multitude of corpuscles, then so is the soul. Life after death is a pitiful semblance of life eternal. If a living body consists of lesser components, so must a soul. This truth was harder to accept. What appears to us a unity is but a kaleidoscope. This is where the term facets of a personality comes from.
Wait, am I not supposed to go this way?
Keep following it. See where it takes you.
I wonder if it's a trick for people that just hold on to detective vision.
No, because it's nothing but dead ends if you don't use it.
You could really see the game fucking holding on for dear life as I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Ava? Do you know what I love most about this place? Its paradox. The still water was Farkod's creation. The polyhedron, the work of the twins. Everyone, even the architects themselves, believed their visions were incompatible. And yet you see, the still water and the polyhedron are interwoven here. There is no contradiction, they simply took different paths to the same truth. Are you the truth? That sounds so sincere. Of course not. I am merely your Beatrice. I am here to tell you that the polyhedron and the still water are not oil and water, like their creators wanted to believe. Beatrice? Are we in the still water, or is this a hallucination? You are in the polyhedron. The still water is here too, just a little. And I remain in the still water, just a little. What do you feel there? Beauty? A fragile piece? Those feelings have found you here. This is an oasis, a chance a chance to catch your breath. I want to speak to Simon. Simon waits further down the path. To reach him, you must accomplish two things. First, meet the gaze of your own reflection. I have observed myself from the outside. Reflections work differently in the polyhedron. You can say it's the source of all reflections. It is made of mirrors, after all. You've already learned to walk through two doors at once. Now you must reflect within yourself. Beatrice would be a reference to Dante's Inferno, the person Dante went to hell after. Ah. If you have absolutely no doubts about what you're doing now, then you have understood what is going on. A man of reason has doubts. You must meet your own gaze and see the doubts in your eyes. That is your next step. And after that, next you have to cast the doubt away and die. I don't believe it. Don't be afraid of death, my love. It will lose its power over you as soon as you stop fearing it. And for that you have to accept it. Embrace it, as I have. And then I will become Simon? Just walk forward. You will see everything for yourself. All shall be well, I promise you. There is a projector. It will light the way. Delighted to see you, Excellenza. He is expecting you. That's right. He is expecting me. This is the Camera Lumina, one of Simon's ruminations. If a camera obscura can pick up light in the darkness and turn it inside out, then there should also be a camera that picks up shadows in the light. Do you follow me? Do you mean to say that this is the room of shadows? As you have already guessed, Excellenza, the polyhedron is a complex system of interreflective mirrors which display, well, for simplicity's sake, let's call them possibilities. Reuben might be alive or dead, and one possibility casts a shadow onto another. Is that
mirrors were tied to the cathedral.
And Stamatins thought Farkad was their sworn enemy. But even their rivalry was part of the great work, in accordance with Simon's design. Right, Simon wanted his perfect design that accounted for everything. I don't buy it. There must be some catch hiding under this facade. Certainly. There is a maze ahead of you. I won't give you directions outright, but I am to deliver the following message. Sometimes a reflection is more faithful than its source. Ava said I would face doubt. If you think it was Ava who spoke to you, then you can trust her. She is a creature of intuition. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Ah, new rules. Oh, that's good. Ooh.
Not gonna talk?
The shadows on the walls speak convincingly, don't they, Signor? As shadows are wont to do. They are my own doubts. Of course they seem convincing to me. I merely dare to point out, Signor, that if their words have convinced you, we have a service door here. You may slip through, mid-performance, quietly so that no one will notice. There it is, right beside me. What happens if I leave through it? We will respectfully acknowledge that you have chosen a different path and pretend you have never visited the polyhedron. It will close to you forever. There will be no returning under any circumstances. If you deem this path was a mistake, that's exactly what you need, isn't it? No, Simon is waiting for me. Once you come to know Simon, it cannot be undone. This is not the kind of knowledge that could be escaped from memory without special tricks. If you are ready for that, the main doors welcome you. Thank you, Chester.
What does your detective vision show you?
Nothing yet.
Giant papercraft butthole.
Bend over.
Show hole.
What a strange space. The lines on the wall seem to form shapes. Pareidolia, Dankovsky? If you look at things from someone else's point of view, you'll understand them better. The main thing is to find the right angle.
To call the soul fractional is perhaps an exaggeration. I would sooner call it faceted. Like the eye of a moth or a butterfly, it beholds each fleeting moment 100,000 times over, fracturing it into bits, but not truly tearing. So may any moment of your life be fractured. In one reflection of that minute, you shall be dead. In another, alive, sick or sound. What you must do is learn not to choose among the reflections, but witness them all at once.
You having fun there?
Hard to say, just because I don't know what the trigger is for this.
You already got it. That was the voice line.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure that was the case.
Yeah, it activated the second you looked at it at the correct angle.
Bowl.
My dear Bachelor Dankovsky, I have observed you. You have already learned to fracture the soul and see time for what it truly is. You have learned to walk down 2 streets at once. You are my heir. There is but one final act that remains for you, and it is not by any means symbolic. Welcome, my dear bachelor.
It's wild how Dinkowski went from the most inconsequential character in the original to what the fuck.
We are drawn towards the earth dreadfully. To overcome death, I needed a structure that would overcome gravity as well. Here, the laws of the earth hold no sway. More importantly, here, the common dichotomies fail. Yes and no exist together. There is no death, only variance of life.
Huh. There is no going back, huh? Oh my. That's unsettling.
I think they're hinting at something.
Thanatica. I can talk to it? When I was 4 years old, gravely ill, leave mental deficiency, father insisted. I heard grasshoppers leaping in the garden, and I prayed. Dormono sulla collina. Signore, who am I speaking with? La vie de chacun est à nous. La mort de chacun est à nous. Ugh, sorry. From above, I could see in detail every fate. When they died, the light of the polyhedron cast shadows. I see a corpuscle of Simon's soul. I am a corpuscle of Simon's soul. I have no price and no value. Each of us is very small and can only perform a minor function. To guide, to prompt, to fill the gaps. Are you content here? Would you wish to be doing something else? An actor is created by the play he performs. On his own, he is nothing. Well, that's certainly a loaded statement right there. The white sloping foreheads of atoms and other... Sloping. The white sloping forehead of atoms and other minuscule particles. A chorus. An ancient chorus. I'm always glad to see you, those of you who aren't shadows. Keep that in mind. And this is true. I've wanted to cosplay as either Daniil Dankowski or a tragedian. The tragedian might be, unfortunate, let's say.
Because your dong is huge and your ass is fat?
Yes. I remember this from from Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I remember this from Metro.
Bitrate is holding. Really? It's kind of impressive, honestly. Though I do see something. In this moment...
This is very fun to watch in the dark.
In this moment, I understand why people are so fervent to see their favorite content creators play the games they like. Because I would love to see Patrick Boivin play this game and just constantly scream. Bond's theme, yeah. Willie might also be interesting to see play this, but I don't think this is his jam. This is too long and too, cerebral.
I was gonna say heady, but that's basically the same thing. What does your detective eye tell you?
Absolutely nothing.
Calls you a bitch.
No, that's just you.
It's because I see everything.
Don't fear death. Now what?
Congrats, you've trapped yourself inside the polyhedron.
Is this another time jail? Wait. Touch Simon Kane's palm. The last thing I hear is the patter of raindrops on my boundless body. Silver raindrops. I thought paper and glass would make completely different sounds. As it turns out, they are the same. Is this Simon Kane before me? Some religions let water run in their temples, for water, which rains down from the sky, piercing the earth and emerging from our souls as tears, it is a direct tie between man and God. Do you believe in God? The workings of the world dawned on me when I was watching the rain. A steel sky shattered into 1,000 drops, yet it didn't lose itself. Then I saw it. Man ought to become water. Are you the Watcher that step people were talking about? I'm not unique. I suppose if I had died in infancy, a likely prospect due to a severe case of measles, another person would have made this discovery in my stead. That is how the history of human thought unfolds. There comes an age where a certain idea is bound to manifest. Then it chooses someone to speak into existence. It could be me, or you, or a nameless stranger. It's not as important as we tend to believe. Then why did you need me of all people? The only human fear worthy of note is fear of failing to find a decent conversation partner. The rest is but a trifle. Nina felt my truth. Georgie staunchly defended it. Inquisitor Lilac has elevated it to hatred. And yet I have my doubts about each one of them. Simon, I must know. Together with Barak, you sacrificed an entire town. Does that mean whoever passes the trial can follow in your footsteps? Does it mean that anyone can achieve immortality? Everyone has the potential, but few fulfill it. At last you're speaking to me. Ooh.
Oh my god, take on me.
I won't.
What to choose here? I love that you could just not talk to Daniil, which would be so brutal. I am proud of you, my boy. You walked the path no one else could conquer. Perhaps you're my only heir. I can finally see it from here. This town is 1,000 towns. Life is 100,000 lives. Time doesn't flow like a river between the past and future. It scatters like raindrops. You've always seen it. Standing beside a patient's bed, undergoing interrogation at the Capitol, sitting behind your desk at the Stillwater. At last you're living in all directions at once. This is what immortality means.
Congrats, Donko. You accidentally fell out of time.
My whole life I've been searching not for the secret of biological cells, but for a different way of looking at the world. A way to reject what we see as axioms. To build new mathematics. Daniil? Do you hear me? I'm happy. The last thing I hear is the patter of raindrops on my boundless body. Before that, the mournful wail of those who failed the trial. The rain washed away the sound, so it'll wash away the memory. We should never forget the price of a miracle. Now everything is in your hands. Proceed. No matter what you decide, there is no wrong choice. I'll make sure all of humanity walks through this tunnel. You are reading this dossier and wondering, how could one person be in so many places at once? Now you know. Shall we continue? Oh. What? What? Hang on. I'm not confused in my testimony to you, Inspector. I lived and am living each life. The reason for this is my encounter with Simon Kane. You are now reading this dossier and wondering, how could one person be in so many places at once? Now you know. Shall we continue? Yeah, this is a good saving point for the end. I just have to trigger the thing, don't I?
The save.
Yep. There's also one slight problem. I'm still beholden to mania and apathy.
Got a strychnine?
2 bottles. Oh, cheeseburger. I'm so glad you're alive.
I mean, there's a reason why Ava was the only one speaking to us in sequential order.
Yep. So then here's the question. Are we Simon? Were we always Simon? Was everybody Simon in every game? I think only this Dankovsky is Simon. Because while he lives through everyone, this Dankovsky is the only one to realize it. Which makes me wonder, who was the plague-riddled Dankovsky in the morgue?
A failure.
Yeah, but was it just a failed Dankovsky? Or was it Pathologic HD?
And the secret is they're all Dankovsky.
Well, time Take that, Strychnine.
There is no incorrect Denkovsky.
Eve, also Denkovsky. Oh man, I can't believe Ava's trans.
Now it's time to punch Mark in the dick.
Why? He's a cool guy. You see his scarf?
Because he's a cunt.
The two opposing sides of the same coin in effect, chat.
What's that mean?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna punch you in your huge hog.
Oh, don't do that. I need that.
Not enough.
That didn't trigger a save, did it? God. Well, I guess next time is the victory lap. Which is quite unfortunate, really. It's unfortunate in many ways. It is unfortunate that, I could have stopped at 3 and we could have saved this all for next time. It is unfortunate that I have to leave you into a cliffhanger. And it's unfortunate that, well, we're almost done here.
Joke's on you, New Game Plus time!
Don't. There's the trigger.
Thinking about train stations.
Thinking about everything everywhere all at once. More importantly, think about that ending. Which we'll see next time.
Please, you haven't even met your end.